Back everybody to BSG Annual 2022. I am your host Zelda and I will be your host for the upcoming run. I am here with Pokémon X and Y run by wartab and his lovely co-commentators. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
Alright, thank you. Just setting my time for a particular reason that we will explain later. So I will start the run once I'm in the game. Meanwhile, because this takes forever on a new 3DS, you can introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Ekman. I'm also a runner of this game, and yeah, happy to be here today.
Hello, I am No Hands OP. I also run this game. Definitely happy to be here. It's fun.
Yeah, and I'm wartab, and I am the current world record holder of this game, of course.
We must bow.
Alright, I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, I didn't have time to prepare a backup cartridge, and that is kind of scary in this game, but I will do without it. If you can remind me the incentive for the trainer name, that would be useful already now. I think it was Clover.
Hold on a second, I will check for you right away. The name was indeed Clover.
Alright, so it's important to pick the girl. We don't have the choice here. We will explain that later as well. Alright, that adds one frame of text every time the name is displayed. That's not too bad. In other generations that would be much slower. Because the way I'm mashing in this game is that I am holding B or A or whatever, and that makes the text go twice as fast as it would normally go, because I will set my options here, and one of the options is text speed, which makes the text go at 4 characters per frame, but when I'm holding a button, it's going to be 8 characters per frame.
And there's a lot of text, so we want to clear the text as fast as possible.
Yep. And we are greeted by Fletchling, which is always amazing. So as I said, first thing is I'm setting my options. Oh my god, I'm not used. Okay, I'm gonna say this immediately. I am not used to playing Gen 6 on this console, so it's gonna be a bit difficult. And as I just said, this is Gen 6, so it's the first 3D Pokemon game that has existed. It's on a 3DS. And there have actually been some more or less recent route improvements, and that is why I submitted this game again, despite having done it at last BSG Annual. Mainly changes that make the run much safer and also marathon safer. And those don't even come at the cost of being slow, it's just straight up better. So the other options I set are to disable battle animations, which saves a ton of time. I also, as I said, made the text faster. What else did I do? I set L equals A because I'm an old player. I like to be comfortable instead of fast. So I lose a little bit of time because I cannot use the shoulder buttons for anything else than mashing. That's a little bit sad, but just selecting the default name here because it's faster than having an alternate nickname. Alright, I'm gonna pick Chespin and I will need the name for that. I believe it is Turtwig.
Yes, the name was gonna be Turtwig.
Nice. So one of you can explain why Chespin is better.
I mean, we used the starter for like a few battles, like 2 after the rival battle, so, and it's just the best for those 2 as well. And we also mainly don't want the other rivals to have Chespin or the evolutions later on. So yeah, that's why Chespin. Why we use Chespin mainly.
Yeah, it's with Black and White the only Pokemon speedrun, at least a glitchless speedrun, that picks the grass starter, because grass starters are usually terrible at being fast or having good coverage or anything. But here we only will use it literally for what, 3 battles.
Yeah. Very sad that they are not run at all. But hey.
And we have our first battle, where our rival picks the starter that is weak against you. And we already have our stab move. When I say stab, it means same type attack bonus, which means that whenever I am a grass starter, for example, and use a grass move, it will have a 50% boost because it's the same type as my Pokemon. And that is very important later on. Alright, let's see if this chestplate is bad. Ooh, that was decent.
11 speed.
11 speed and 13 attack. So that is a top percent chestpin, as they call it.
I believe you speed tied the Zigzagoon coming up.
Yes. But first we have to go back. And we never hear this music entirely on Route 1. Because there's literally nothing on Route 1. It's so short.
Music in this is just so good.
But having good speed is very nice here, because we won't have a problem at all with running away. So
Yeah, it's very good. This chestpin should not get outsped by anything. Also, if I can ask someone to remove this keyboard, because my cable here is touching the keyboard on keys that have impact on the capture software. Or one of you.
Yeah, Ekman. Yeah.
push it away. Or what?
Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty sure if I press F1, something is happening.
Don't do that.
All right. And now we're off for our adventure. And the first RNG part is going to start like almost immediately. This game is very brutal with the required luck you need in order to finish the game, because there's a lot of catches we have to do, since we are going to catch a Bunnelby here in this grass. And that Bunnelby we will not be using, but we will trade it later for the most amazing Pokemon that the franchise has ever produced, Farfetch'd. Don't at me.
No,
The celery duck.
You're correct, so no reason to disagree.
Yeah, and so this catch tutorial, Caleb always gets a Bunnelby. It's very frustrating. And despite this being an auto-score, I have to mash in this to make the text go faster.
I actually didn't know that for the longest time. That the text, you can impact the text speed also as well in the catch tutorial.
Yeah, and Caleb is not a speedrunner. He uses battle animations. He uses low text speed. It's awful.
Yeah.
All right, and now it's our turn to get lucky. So when you're doing like world record attempts of this game, you hope to get the Bunnelby within like 3 encounters. Obviously, ideally less. And if you don't get it within 3 encounters, you reset the game and start this all over again. And that takes about 8 minutes.
The Bunnelby is 20% chance to spawn.
All right, I'm gonna count now. Number 1.
But yeah, luckily for like this purpose for marathon, when you don't reset, if you get unlucky and get a lot of high-level fast encounters, you might take a lot of damage before the trainer battles, but that won't happen here, so that's nice.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get outsped by anything here.
Yeah, not on this route, that's for sure.
All right, that's 2.
And every encounter is about 16 seconds, roughly.
Yeah,
So,
and you might wanna Oh, now we get lucky. But you can read donation if you have one.
I absolutely have. I have 5 euros from Mariah saying, let's go wartab. And I also have 25 euros from Floods of Cow fame saying, hell, my name is Floods and I like to moo. I will bless this run with my cow magic so we can have some good RNG. Also, wartab looks cute today. Good luck.
What do you mean today?
Moo.
All right. Very good. Thank you for the donations. Keep them coming. We have some incentives for other Pokemon. All right. First battle. No, this is the second battle. So we do speed tie the Zigzagoon, which is very fast. Has 11 speed, just like me. Hopefully we're getting the first hit because it has a growl, which can make this battle go from a 2-turn to a what? Okay, that was a crit. This can be a 5-turn battle, like it can be a 2-turn, like this. Great.
Very
We
fast.
are on what we call WR pace. Ooh, 15 attack.
Well, that's real nice.
Amazing chest spin. Just unfortunate that we're only going to use him for just one more battle. Huh? And this is Santaloon. Okay. This is Santaloon Forest, which is actually a copy-paste of Viridian Forest of Gen 1. If you look at the layout, they thought we wouldn't notice, but I did. And I'm sure I'm not the only one.
I never noticed that till now.
You also get the same Pokemon, I think.
Yeah,
Hey.
except for the elemental monkeys.
I mean, yeah, you get more Pokemon, but all the Pokemon you can catch in Gen 1 you can also catch here.
Yep. Except for Pikachu and Pidgeotto. Oh, yeah, you can get Pikachu.
You can get Pikachu.
I've never seen Pikachu Kappa. Ignore me, I have no idea what I'm talking about. We're getting destroyed. Oh, a wet broccoli monkey.
Yeah, if you end up having a really bad speed, some of these you can't outrun right away.
Oh my god.
Really
I'm-
unfortunate.
Wonka steering.
Yeah, something you probably saw right there is you can only talk to trainers when you really face them and don't just look at their general direction. So that's kind of tough for some movement sections. You actually have to plan out your movement so that you face the trainers directly.
Wow, what?
Ah.
I did half with a growl. That's insane. Oh, we love it. Static is my favorite ability. Ah, Sag. This can die in 2 turns if we don't get growled. Oh wow.
Or paralyzed.
I'm really looking forward to the next part of the movement on the console I'm not used to using.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary.
Okay. Especially now that I'm paralyzed. Would be fun if I die in that battle. Alright. Now, hopefully no more encounters leaving the forest. That was not too awful. It was also not great. But
I mean, 2 encounters, that's fine. Like
Yeah.
average, I would say.
I think that was like 3rd try bunny as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the worst part. And you
Now look at this. Oh, don't leave me. Story of my life. Okay, and this cutscene for some reason on U3DS is extremely laggy. That's why I prefer playing on old 3DS. Takes forever for that text box to become clearable.
But yeah, in general, there are not really many differences between all 3s
Oh my
and
god.
new
Ooh.
3s.
They
Good sa-
saved that.
Good save. So
Yeah, nobody saw anything. That was perfect.
So what?
Exactly. Alright, and now for the trait that I talked about.
goodbye, Bunny.
Goodbye, Bunnelby, and we're getting the god of Pokemon speedruns. Now,
duck.
this guy gives us Quacklin. Quacklin is a Farfetch'd, obviously. And Farfetch'd has this specific Farfetch'd has 31 IV in speed and a jolly nature, which makes him very, very fast. That's one of the reasons we use him. He's also 2 levels higher than our Chespin. Oh, 32 HP is good. And traded Pokemon get 50% more experience, so that is perfect for us.
Yeah, there are really not a lot of battles in the early game, so even with the boosted XP, we are still not over leveled.
Yeah,
So that's very useful. Would be quite tough without that.
yeah, and it comes with Aerial Ace, which is already a 60 power move. Ooh, looks like we have good attack. Because the other stats are random. So I think we have a good boy here.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm confident. Getting the best feature of Gen 6, the roller skates, which we will see later. Ekman loves them especially.
Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever used.
Yeah, the skates are the hardest thing to control in this game.
By far, yeah.
Alright, and now the most difficult puzzle of the game. We have to follow the bubbles on this spider web.
I like this gym design. It's actually cool.
Skipping most trainers except for this one. And this is, as you could probably tell, is a bug gym. So Farfetch'd is perfect with Aerial Ace for that. And it just one-shots everything besides one Pokemon. Also, if you have a donation before I fight the gym leader, you can go ahead.
I do. I have €3.69 from Anonymous saying, Ekman, my man, what a handsome dude you are. Good luck to wartab, and also hi to Dom. Keep it up, lesson 3. And I also have €25 from Dolany3 saying, who's that handsome runner? Looks like a very diverse guy who should be well loved by everyone. Greetings from Aquaman.
Aquaman. Thank you. Alright, so I got debated. That is actually a terrible Farfetch'd.
Wait, I didn't see the
It high
attack.
That's
rolled.
18, 19.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it high rolled.
that's the lowest possible.
That's why I saved for this battle. We might get very unlucky with some damage rolls here.
Please no Harden.
Yeah, we don't want to see Harden. We also don't want to see Infestation. And no Quick Attack either.
I even forgot that has that.
Alright. And Vivian gives so much XP that we will actually level up twice in one go here.
Doesn't use Arden here. God damn it.
I
That's
am
very bad.
And the 2 things we didn't want to see.
I am frustrated. I got all 3 things I didn't want to see.
It's like, yeah, it's the worst battle you can get, really. Because for some reason the infestation animation is still there, even though we turned animations off. So that's very slow. And obviously it turns the 2-shot or 2-turn battle into a 4-turn. So that's just the worst you can get, really.
Yeah, especially when you got the Infestation lead.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I have to play it safe on Sycamore as well. Knockoff also a really good move. 65 power if the opponent is not holding an item. Which I don't think in this game there's any held items on trainers. Except for Megastones, but more on that later. Well, very nice. We have a Farfetch'd that is awful. I will really... I'm glad that I picked up that extra potion. because I will use that before the next battle.
Took a lot of damage in gym battle here. Oftentimes you're quite high HP when you leave it, but we are very low HP, so
Yeah.
potion will come in handy for sure.
All right, and now we're getting the only X items we. No, actually, I want this one more. But this is the only X items we really need, at least for offenses. We will even sell those extra fences because they actually sell for quite a bit of money. Getting the OP Gen 6 experience share, which, if you're used to seeing Pokemon speedruns, we will not turn off immediately because we'll actually share experience for a while.
But here you can see the skates. They are quite hard to control and like to stay fast all the way. It's not that easy. So
Yeah, you have to reapply what we call a boost constantly. Whenever you hear that swishing sound, I'm reapplying the speed boost with my circle pad.
He's gonna do any swizzle swag strats. Showing off.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult here, so I'm not doing it. Usually it wastes time. Yeah, here I missed a boost even. And welcome to Lumio City, which is supposed to be the capital of the Carlos region, which is based on France. So this is supposed to be Paris, where you could even see the Eiffel Tower.
also something like special about this game, the Pokemon Lab is actually not like in the beginning, but in the first town, like after the first batch, you will only see the professor for the first time.
He did it.
That's true.
Would you like me to remind the audience about our incentives?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I want to remind everyone that we have 2 more incentives open from Pokemon X and Y. We have the Holucha name, which currently Bahamut is in the lead with 26 euros. And after that, we have Dolanucha with 25 and Pidgey with 5 euros. And then we also have the Lucario name, which is currently in the lead with Sniper Wave, 50 euros. So if you want to see any other names or make sure that your favorite is going to win, get your donations in.
Thank you, thank you. Get those donations in. Okay, now this is because my Farfetch'd has bad attack, I will save for this battle. Maybe it's a little bit playing a little bit too safely. I don't know.
No, it's fine. With that attack, it can go very wrong. It's not very likely, but it can happen, and if it happens, it's very bad. Because you really don't want to die, or you really need to win this battle, because you need the money.
Yeah, and it's not mandatory to win this battle, and if you lose, you don't get the money. Yeah, that's the big problem, and we need a lot of money in like literally 2 minutes. Okay, now because of my attack, this Bulbous was only 9 and 16 to die without a crit. And if we don't kill it, it has a lot of nasty moves against us. Okay, nice.
Very nice.
Which is Leech Seed. Because if it uses Leech Seed, we give a lot of HP to this Squirrel, and then it uses Withdraw, and we deal less damage than it heals. Yeah, like this.
Just like that. But yeah, now we should be fine for the battle. We are high HP, only 1 Pokemon left. So.
Perfect. And now, at this health, we are good for Charmander regardless of what happens. Famous last words. Oh, Growl is nice. It's the fastest move we can use. Oh, and then we crit it. I don't think that was necessary. Okay.
But yeah, that went very well. Could have gone very wrong though.
Yeah, I healed for no reason. And we got a ton of money from Sycamore. And I'm going to pick the best starter, which is Squirtle.
That's not Bulbasaur. What are you doing?
Did you not listen what I said about grass starters?
I did, sadly. My heart is broken.
Okay, now a little bit more text here. And once we are downstairs, we will get introduced to yet another new character.
Very non-suspicious one.
Yeah. And I secretly think he's Trevor's dad, but both have red hair. And in Pokemon, that is like the one sign. Yeah, so this guy, not suspicious at all, is Andre.
The thing we can't read the text because it's so fast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just put the video on like 0.25 speed and then you can actually read the text. And now once we have left the lab and had yet another cutscene, we will go to the Pokemon Center and do several things. So the first thing we will be doing is use the PC in order to deposit two of our Pokemon, which are the two starters, so Squirtle and Chespin, or Turtwig in that case. And that has a specific reason later on. Okay. And we will sell a bunch of items here. Start. No, yeah, right. I was on the wrong bag. Oops. Now we sell all our Pokeball, all our X defenses, the luxury balls we got earlier, but we keep a few, and now we have exactly $10,025, which is enough to buy this OP move, which is Sword Stance, which is another big reason why we get Farfetch'd, because Farfetch'd learns it, and Sword Stance raises our attack stat by 2 stages, which basically doubles our attack whenever we use it turn 1. And that is extremely overpowered, obviously.
Basically equal to 2 X attacks, but only 1 turn and for free, so it's very, very powerful and very broken to get that early in the game.
Yeah, and setup moves are also faster than using items, especially in Gen 6, where you have to go dig in the menu to find items.
Exactly.
Alright, well, this text, maybe if you have another donation to read, go ahead.
I do indeed. I have €5 from Takaleret saying Dexy and wartab are in the same breed of god item gamers. We also have €50 from Dom saying good luck wartab. And I also have €30 from Classical Cat. It's going to be a bit of a long one. So awesome to see some of my favorite people come together for this X and Y run. Sending you all my luck for the wrestling bird. And then for us, Kappa. Good luck on the run, wartab. Thanks for being awesome and inspiring me to run this game as my first speedrun ever.
Also, Classical Cat is a musician. She actually made a cover of this song that we just stopped. So you should definitely check out her YouTube channel. X Classical Cat X. She will hate me. She will hate me now.
Yes, she's very good.
This is probably the section where it's like not a lot of stuff is happening in the next few minutes. Like just a lot of cutscenes running around doing stuff for the story.
Dodging trainers.
Stuff like that, exactly. Not a lot of battles we do in the next few minutes.
Yeah,
But
and one of the first things we will do here is go past a double battle. Here specifically. And we could do that because we deposited the Pokemon earlier in the Pokemon Center. And when you only have one Pokemon alive in your party, it skips double battles, which is very convenient. And we don't need more than one Pokemon because Farfetch'd is OP enough. Even this trash tier of a Farfetch'd.
And also, we don't have to turn off the experience share because we don't have any other Pokemon in the party. So we won't lose time to level up from other Pokemon.
Correct. Ooh, can we get another Swords Dance, please? No.
Dead.
That's still faster than getting hit twice, so we'll still take that time save. Perfect. And now a little bit of some tight movement. Our repel is actually fairly tight in this grass, and there's some trainers to dodge. So we will do this perfectly. Oh god, never mind.
This movement is a lot harder than it looks.
Very nice.
Yay.
Yeah, if you're a beginner, that repel usually expires before you leave that flower patch. And that is perfectly okay for your, I'm gonna say first or second run.
But with the third run, you have to keep it up.
Exactly. Getting the star piece because it is a very nice money item and we're going to sell it immediately.
Shopping again.
Yeah, money is actually fairly tight at the beginning in this game. Selling the honey too for safety. All right.
Very good shopping. Very fast.
Yes, I'm a zoomer. Wait, no, I'm not. But yeah, I bought a bunch of items. I bought 8 repels because we don't want to get encounters. Bought a bunch of healing items because we will take some damage here normally, and we need to heal to avoid dying because dying is slow. That's actually a big asterisk in this game, but because we will try to die on purpose. Getting this berry juice, which is a health item that heals 20 HP once you reach half your health. And we're getting sweethearts. You might have seen me set the date at the beginning of the game. And I set it to the 14th of March. Of February. It also works for March. And that makes it, because that is Valentine's Day, that makes it so that character gives you 5 sweethearts instead of 1, and sweethearts are actually very important for the speedrun. Because they give you friendship, and friendship will be a very important factor. Oh god, this lags so much.
No shaky bush.
Quite a hard movement to do. Yeah, if you're too far to the right, you can get an encounter. Jump out of the bushes from the right, and if you're too far to the left, the trainer will see you. So it's not that easy.
So ideally you go exactly where I went, except you do it smoother.
Each of those trainers have 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
It's
slow.
long.
It's very slow to hit them. It's a lot of time.
And now here, this guy asks for 1,000 Pokédollars to get into the castle. Except we don't have 1,000 because we just literally spent all of our money, which is calculated. Because then we get in for free. Because Pokemon does not like to soft lock you anymore, at least. Okay, that Swizzle was completely unnecessary. That's called flexing. Alright, now this nice little music will accompany us for a few minutes while we are looking for that guy's Furfru. He lost his Furfru. Where is it? We're gonna find it. I wonder if we have to follow Shauna because probably knows where Furfru is. There it is. Waf waf. Which means woof in French. Alright. Now we need to help Shauna to catch this Furfru. I'm gonna wait a little bit for her to come here. So she will stay here because I told her to. We talk to Furfru so it runs away. We go back to Shauna. Pull her where Furfru was. And now we caught Furfru. And we are successful gamers.
Very hard puzzle.
Yeah. I heard people actually struggled with this, and I feel deeply sorry for those people.
Yeah, same.
Maybe you should play something easier than Pokemon.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, now going to find a hidden item in the fountain, a wet rare candy, which is gonna be delicious for one of our Pokemon later on. And music's still going. Going upstairs in the castle because we will get our Poke Flute because Snorlax was blocking our path. And we will also get a TM as well. But first we have to look at this wonderful, amazing, delicious cutscene of our romantic date with Shauna looking at fireworks. This cutscene is even more lovely in daytime because they still have the fireworks. But we have to have nighttime for the speedrun, unfortunately. Ah, wonderful. Wee.
Almost done with the section.
Yeah, this is a little bit long. It's like a lot of mashing, a lot of walking, a lot of... I mean, there's also some execution, but it's fairly boring and long. And all culminates to a battle that is just the worst. It's like literally the worst battle of the game, I would say.
Oh, I hard agree on
For sure.
It's a very explosive battle, because call it TNT. I'm not proud of that one. It is against Trevor and Tiano. That's why TNT. And now this butler will give us protect TM. And we are about to leave this area,
Finally.
which is very sad because this music is good.
Good thing there's more good music in this game.
Yeah, that's true. And Pokemon rarely makes bad music, I would say.
Definitely.
I don't think there's any bad song in this game at all.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the grunt theme personally, but I think that is a topic that not everyone agrees with.
Probably also because you heard it a lot of times. Played this game way too often.
Oh my... How did I...
Oh, I heard the bush.
Yeah, I'm not... this sounds like a bad excuse, but I'm not used to this console.
It worked out, it's fine. Didn't get encounter, so that's what matters.
Alright, and now we can wake up Snorlax. This is Gen 1 all over again.
Get the starter, Gen 1 starter, you have Viridian Forest.
And now Snorlax opened its eyes wide, but they're still closed. Strange. Game is inconsistent. Okay, and we can just run from this. We always outspeed that because Snorlax is a slow Pokemon and our Farfetch'd is fast. Yeah, we like fast. And now time for more tutorials, during which you could read a donation or two if you have them.
I have 10 euros from SL Wheat saying, "Let's go, Wardad. I am now your biggest new fan," smiley face. And I also have 5 euros from Headbob saying, "Hello to wartab and his amazing couch and best of luck. Don't forget your Psybeam from Joustic, Kappa."
Oh, no. Yeah, Headpop is also an amazing Pokemon speedrunner on 3DS. I mean, in general, actually. But yeah, like probably my biggest rival. He's stealing all my records. All right. Now I'm going to repel here. Heal, equip the berry juice, and then I'm going to save. Because as I said, this battle is awful.
Probably the worst battle of this game.
Yeah. Especially with the Farfetch that has a bad attack. Because we are not guaranteed to deal more than half damage to that Cofish on the right side.
Cofish can hit very hard, and Pikachu can obviously paralyze you, and also very effective against you, so just very dangerous.
Watch his turn 1 crit paralysis.
Oh, don't say
Okay,
that.
that chip damage.
Why would you say that?
I got actually crit. Ooh, we don't like sword
Oh.
stance there. That is awful.
Very scary. You might just die here.
Oh god. Look at
Okay.
this.
Kill him, please.
Okay, I don't think we can die here.
Okay, no. Oh, that's good.
Okay, that's actually very good. Sword stance turn 1 is bad, but if it goes sword stance turn 2, it's free. And nice, Corfish down.
Okay.
That's the biggest threat, despite Pikachu being super effective against us, because of that sword stance. If it starts dancing, you are in trouble.
But no, yeah, we probably can't really die from here on anymore.
Not really.
So
Unless I play really risky and get static here. We love static, so this Pikachu just got the 1 in 9 double static. It's great, we love it. Alright, now Flabebe should go down to 1 Aerial Ace and an attack from Brexen. Nice, that was actually a very good battle. Okay, what's my attack? 26. Actually, I checked that. I have no idea. I think that is the lowest attack.
I don't remember, but could be, yeah.
Yeah, you're 18 to 19, and that's about 10.
Okay, I don't know how it did that.
Yeah, sometimes Serena's just a bouncy ball and just bounces off of.
Yeah, that
things.
literally doesn't even lose time because there's like a delay in the music anyway. Alright, now I got paralyzed, so I'm going to get this free heal, which is a relatively fast heal to get. Nice. And now, thanks to winning that battle, we have enough experience to have the repel work for every encounter in this grass. If I had died there, but Kalem would have still won the battle for us, we would not have gotten enough experience, and the repel would be a little bit more useless here. As you will probably also be able to tell later, there's a mechanic with repels that a few people are not aware of. Getting HP up because that is a vitamin, and vitamins give friendship. That's a theme that is going to be a bit recurring here. Doing all these very interesting puzzles. Get him talking to us a little bit more, and we will enter this Pokemon Center and leave immediately. This sets a death warp point. Now we will get introduced to fossils and what they do. I think it's the only game that does actually like actively introduce to fossils. Okay, and now one more new mechanic we get introduced to. Technically, we could have done that earlier here because at our house we have a Rhyhorn on which we can ride, but this one will allow us to get past this strange terrain. And you just saw that I applied a repel, but there are encounters here that are potentially still going to pop up because they are higher level or the same level as me. Like this. And when that happens, you still get an encounter. Hippopotas is the safest encounter because we will always outspeed it, but it's also the slowest encounter because of Sandstream, and it's guaranteed to have Sandstream.
Not that unlikely to see encounters here, because encounters can be from level 15 to 17, and you're level 16, so yeah, repel only works for level 15 encounters you would get.
Yeah, so it only eliminates 1/3 of encounters.
So yeah, we got unlucky and got 2 encounters. That's yeah, above average, I would say.
Yeah, sadly.
Not very lucky.
And I like how he's like confident I'm not getting a 3rd one.
Why did he say that? Do you want to get bad luck or what?
No, but
He
you
already
know,
summoned the crit and the paralyze. So.
yeah, you know this game.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I knew
nice.
it. I just trust myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Always trust the backman.
And now there's more encounters here. Oh god, I cannot see anything. Oh, I didn't. God.
Do we have time for a couple donations?
Of course.
All right, I have 25 euros from Flipit saying hello wartab and hello couch. I wanted to donate to let wartab know I'm kind of a big fan. Now let's get the quacklin and blitz through this game. I also have 4 euros and 20 cents from Kaukuna saying hello, I am the cow of grassland fame. I am wartab's biggest fan. Anyone who wants to take my spot can moo in chat to fight me. P.S. Wartab is very handsome and only second to Araya, less than 3. And I also have 75 euros from Jordan79 saying, hi Wartab.
Hi, Jordan. Is that actually 79 or is it 97?
It's 97, I'm sorry, I can't do numbers.
Not that we have a fake Jordan out there. All right. We getting destroyed by encounters. But we getting the slow encounters. There can be fast encounters like Onyx, Kangaskhan, Solrock, Lunatone. They all can outspeed you. They are also the more uncommon ones. But they can also destroy you. Like, we all love the Solrock using Fire Spin, not allowing us to run. Very sad that I didn't get a specific encounter here. Okay, now, since my attack is bad, I'm going to save here. Because I will need to set up twice with sword stance on this Houndour to secure ranges. But the problem is that Houndour can potentially 2-hit KO me before I kill it. And that is not optimal. And I'm less scared of the Houndour, but more scared about the Zubat because it can confuse me. And so we want to get rid of that ASAP.
If you had good attack, we only have to set up once. So.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, I like not being poisoned here. Good.
Also seems like you have good defense. Like there was very little damage from the bite.
Yeah, that can do almost half. Nice. And you will see me save a little bit more, like here as well. For the next battles I will be saving. Saving is fairly fast in this game, so it's not really a big deal.
May I quickly interrupt?
Absolutely.
We have another 25 euros from Jordan97 saying, hi couch.
Hi, Jordan.
Hello, Jordan.
Wow, such enthusiasm.
Yeah. But yeah, just saving is fast, and dying here is just very, very bad. You lose a lot of time if you die here, so just better be safe than sorry.
Okay. Poison is actually good from this point. Oh, Amnesia is
Nice.
very good here too, so that makes the battle extra safe. We actually need to be +6 with all 3 sword stances to kill this. And I believe this is actually your 15-16 range with this Farfetch.
Didn't know that.
Yep, I learned that the hard way once.
Stuff you really do not want to learn at all.
Yeah. Not only do you have the most trash Farfetch that exists, and then it also starts disappointing you with the damage ranges. Alright, nice. Healing once again. Keeping the poisons is very important. You will see why later. Saving, because this battle can also kill us. And now Calum here is actually the worst. I think he's like purposely been programmed to be the most useless he can be 99% of the time. Because as you can clearly see here, our opponents have physical attackers, and he leads with Esper, and he likes his go for light screen here, of course. Oh no. Okay, good. So light screen completely useless. Now we hope he uses.
Wow.
Wow, that is
You actually hit the
that
range.
is actually 1 in 16. We just hit a 1 in 16 range, I believe.
Very good. Eventually, lucky.
I have never seen Esper survive this battle.
Yeah.
Nice, congrats on our. This never happened before.
It's very fast because dying is slow and another Pokemon comes out. So nice time save.
Yeah, this was. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like really, that is very nice. Poison Sting is also very rare there. Now making sure no roof encounter. Wait, is that one? No. Yeah, no. So
The long walk. of
there can
shame.
be encounters in the cave on the roof, and you want to dodge those. Getting a fossil doesn't really matter which, but the fossil is actually going to be important a little bit later on. Not because we want to revive it, but because it is useful. And now we do the skate and then walk of shame, because we did not get an encounter on the roof here. We hope to get lucky, because we want to see not Cubone,
Funkasteer.
basically.
Or Morvile. I think Morvile is very bad as well.
Alright. Yeah, mobile depends on the level.
Next trolls.
Of course.
Okay, we got Cubone, so you can probably read a donation if you have one.
I do indeed. I have 10 euros from Silas saying, since wartab is a god gamer already, good luck to No Hands OP for showing the world that no hands are indeed OP. And I also have 25 euros from Stokey saying, BSG hype, let's go wartab.
Yes, Touchy will be running Pokemon Prism, I believe, later in this event.
Oh no, we died.
Oh no, I died.
What
As
do
you can see, yeah, Cubone not very efficient at killing us, so thankfully we were poisoned, as I said earlier. Now I'm going to depot. No, I'm not. What am I doing?
Not there yet.
Oh, ignore me. False alert. We're going to get Rock Smash though, that is correct. Which is not an HM in this game, but it can still be used outside of battles to smash rocks, as the name clearly says. And we will use that once.
And yeah, that's why we entered the Pokemon Center earlier. Just to death walk back, and so that we don't have to go for another Rhyhorn ride. It's faster.
Alright, now a sandy candy. So we have a wet candy and a sandy candy. That's just amazing. And now then we will expect a Pokemon to love us after that. It's very weird. We give him like the most disgusting candies, and then we want him to love us. No, no. I'm being extra careful here to not hit any optional trainers. Okay, messed up the swizzle. No swizzle for our last skating session. For now, at least. Because we are now getting the bike, which most people are a little bit more confident in than their skating movement. And now a little bit of menuing, because I am going to equip the Oranberry that we got earlier and register the bike. Doing it inside because sometimes you mess up the menu, then you would ride the bike accidentally. But that is not possible inside. Now I'm getting a dozen soda pops. Very good for our teeth. Picking up this X speed hidden item, which is going to be a little bit useful later on. Oh, what?
Weird cycle the trainer was on there. Usually he looks up.
Right, now I'm going to save here because this is a big patch of grass and it would be awful if I run into things. Okay, now we are doing exactly the same here, going to this Pokemon Center and leaving again. And the smart guys of you have probably already figured out why.
Foreshadowing.
Oops.
Okay, and now it's time to get lucky.
20%.
So this is where I would have had a backup cartridge with me, but people were too fast before me. I did not have time to prepare it with all the names and incentives.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so what we are going to do first is thanks to Aerial Ace here, increase the odds to successfully catch it. Thanks to Wave Warrior who has figured that out.
And it's level 20.
Doesn't even run the game and he figured that out for us. Oh no. You only have 3 balls here.
And it's like around 30% to get in, I would say.
Yeah. In total it's like 80% here.
Yeah.
And 3 balls. Oh no.
Okay, one more chance.
Oh, this does not look good. I mean, we have good defense apparently.
We have good defense, yeah. Please get in. That's more than 30% now. That's, I don't know.
Like 50 maybe.
That's
Nice. That was our last ball. We are destroyed. Would have been too nice to get lucky in a marathon run.
yeah. Now we have to look for another Halucha. 20% to appear.
Please no swarm.
Pound Hour. That is the Pokemon X exclusive encounter here. If you were playing Pokemon Y, you would get Electrike, which is as fast, but it doesn't have Roar, which would be a good move if you cannot outspeed it. Okay, Golett is one of the more common encounters.
This is the place where most of the X PB attempts will die. Just
Yeah.
need a lot of luck to get Halucha quickly and then also catch the Halucha. So that's very hard.
Oh, okay.
Get quite lucky here with getting Halucha. Now we just have to catch it as well.
Level 20 again. Please be nice. Roost is good to have here. I don't trust attacking this a second time. Please get in the ball. Okay, the Oranberry will bring us out of kill range again. Please get inside the Pokeball.
We just want to be your friend.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, got that out of the way. So now give up on Slash because we don't need Farfetch'd anymore. At least not as our main attacker. I need a name for Halucha, sorry.
Alright, just give me a second to close the incentive and I'll give you a name.
Oh, it's CHS.
The name for Holucha is going to be Warlucha, which has one with 100 euros.
Like this.
Yes.
Great. Hello, Warlucha.
Hey.
Okay, are we not getting double massage? What do I do? I'm lost. Brain, please.
Swap.
Rare candies.
Don't swap.
And healing.
Ugh. Oh, that's actually okay.
That's fine, I think.
It's not bad.
Then we teach sword stance, so can reuse it here. It's a level 20, so we don't have a karate chop on this. So we have to teach rock smash, which is another use for rock smash, not just teaching the HM equivalent. Nice. So now we leave here, wait for this NPC cycle because we are not risky gamers, and we can go straight to the gym. Okay.
Invisible wall. Hello.
I never go that way. Now.
Halucha is very good for this gym. Grant is very hard to beat with many Pokemon, so
Yeah, with all the Pokemon really. Only Hawlucha can deal with this gym. This is probably the hardest gym in any Pokemon game, honestly. Like, that lead on Grant is insanely strong. That Omora has Refrigerate and has Takedown. It's almost like they did not think about what they were doing in this game. It's also like level 25, and Farfetch at this point is level 19.
with the traded XP, and that's like you would have to fight a lot of extra trainers to get to that level.
Yeah. Okay, now showing how strong Serena actually is. We are saving because this battle can definitely destroy us. And as you might have seen, I'm still leading with Farfetch'd, and the reason is that despite being 4 times weak to fighting moves, Omora will not go down to 1 hit with Rock Smash. It can sometimes die to Karate Chop, but it's also fairly rare. Alright, I will clear this now. We always outspeed it. Oh, takedown, nice. It's a bit slower because of recoil, but that's okay. And now Rock Smash time. And this will always die. Now for Tyrant, Tyrant will always try to drop my speed as much as possible with a Rock Tomb. And I will become slower after the second Rock Tomb here. And I lost the Oran Berry earlier, as I said, so I don't know if I have Unburden anyway, so I have to heal this and hope to not get flinched because now it's Stomp and Bite time. Nice, perfect.
Yeah,
We love to see it.
Halucha can have 2 possible like abilities, Limber or Unburden. I think it's 50-50. Unburden doubles your speed when you use an item in battle, and Limber prevents paralysis. Both is useful at some point in the run. Yeah, but since we didn't have the Oran, we don't check and we don't know which one we have.
That's right. Now we are going to swap Halucha to slot 1. Because Halucha, we will give it a massage. And that is not memes for marathon or anything, that is actually a strategy. Because as you could tell, we have caught Halucha in a luxury ball. That is not like random, that is actually intended. And we want to increase Halucha's friendship as much as possible in just like less than an hour. And massages are one way to increase friendship. So this is what we are going to do. We give Harucha a massage here. There are 3 types of massages. We want the good one, obviously. But the bad one is more common. Yes, dude.
Okay.
We got the rare one, like the really rare one that will probably mean that we have no trouble with friendship, I would say.
That's also one of the main reasons where we set the time before the run to the time that we set it to, so that we can catch a Lucha, grab the massage, then go fight Grand, and then get the second massage after Grand when the day rolls over, because they only can get 1 massage per day. So yeah.
Okay, nice. I wish that thing did that during PB attempts. But yeah, we now died again. Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Not the Halucha.
And now we are here back again. And now we do what I wanted to do earlier, which is deposit Farfetch'd. Nice. And now we only have Halucha again. And exactly same reason as before, we don't want to give it experience with experience share and also a double battle. No, actually 2. No, 1.
I think you can dodge the other one if you want to.
But yeah, we dodge double battles thanks to that as well.
Exactly.
Waiting for Kalem here. And now Halucha has become our new main, so farewell to Farfetch'd. I don't know if I need to set up twice or 3 times. I'm just gonna do it 3 times. Actually, I can probably do it twice only.
Yeah, another difference is like Halucha can be level 21 or level 22, and since we have the higher level, it doesn't know Rock Smash anymore, Karate Chop anymore, we know Rock Smash, and Rock Smash is worse. So this fight is, yeah, we have to set up more because we have a worse move.
Gonna still go for it.
Okay. Oh, it's with good attack, it can be arranged like to kill the Lucario.
Ooh, that's actually the unlikely one to get.
Yeah.
This one is guaranteed because we are level 23. And Pokemon has some weird rounding things where if your level is ending in a 0, a 3, a 5 or an 8, it will deal much more damage than any other levels that were before then. Even if the actual attack stat is the same. That's just a quirk of Pokemon math rounding things. Alright. Nobody saw that I just went into that grass a little bit. And now entering Glittering Cave. No, Reflection Cave, sorry. Reflection Cave because there's mirrors everywhere. Very funny, Game Freak. Oh, alright, now I am going to heal my Lucha. And give it the fossil to hold. Alright, now this Linoon is not too bad with our Halucha. Sometimes it can be faster than us, but I don't think it is here. But we only have a Rock Smash, so we really want that 50% defense drop. We didn't get it. Also got crit, that is very friendly.
Wow,
Yep.
that's a lot of damage.
Now I really hope we're faster. Nice.
I think I've never seen that much damage on
Yeah.
that Linoon before.
Me neither. I've never was so scared here. Now we will learn this move, Fling, which will make us throw the held item at the enemy. And as I've said earlier, we equipped a fossil, the jaw fossil. And flinging fossils at opponents hurts them a lot because it makes it a 100 base power dark move. And that is very powerful.
Another advantage of a level 20 Alucha is you are higher level and you can get encounters on the way to that trainer here. You get a level 19 Alucha, you can still get encounters there, which is not likely, but it can happen, and it's very sad if it happens.
Yeah, because you really don't expect to get encounters from here except in Victory Road. Alright. 2 sword stances. Okay, there's nothing. No way we die outside of a crit later. Now we're going to fling this Helioptile. If we were a level lower, we would just karate chop it. Because it's weak to that.
And we wouldn't have fling yet.
Yeah. Being intimidated here, so we have to hit that Grand Ball twice. Nice, didn't get killed. Nice, and now we are level 25, which gives us one of these massive damage boosts. Which will be potentially, not guaranteed, useful on the next battle. Because it can allow us to sometimes kill one of the more annoying Pokemon that is coming up here in one hit instead of having to set up on it. And that Pokemon is a Chimecho, which has Confusion, which is a move that is 10% to confuse you. And when you're confused, you are roughly 100% to hit yourself in confusion. What am I doing? Maybe I should have saved. Whatever, we're not dying.
It's only technically 5% to kill yourself.
Yeah.
With that, so just don't get very unlucky. That's.
I mean, I'm gonna fling directly.
Yeah.
Hopefully it dies. Peace.
Very nice.
That's one of the things we only recently found, that it can die to fling directly. We used to always use sword stance on it. Okay, nice. I mean, not so nice actually, but I mean, we'll still use one sweetheart. Good. Get that out of the way as well. Making sure to not run into all these roof encounters.
That was the double battle we mentioned that we can skip.
Yes.
It's a mirror, so they can see us when they look into the mirror.
Correct. Nice. That went smoothly. That was less smooth. Okay, now we're getting the Soothe Bell, which whenever we gain friendship, will make it double level. No, 50% more. We will equip that Soothe Bell. Use all our vitamins, because that gives more friendship now with the Soothe Bell. And use one Sweetheart to heal. We still have 4 left. I will have to use them later. And you can sometimes see me go purposely, like a little bit out of the way. Like if I had entered this cutscene on the left side, I would have had to watch myself in the cutscene move a little bit, which is slow. Just like here, if I'm hugging the left side here, how is he called? Tierno walks less.
The dancer guy.
Yeah, the dancer guy. The core fish user. Yeah, so he walks less, and that's a little bit faster.
Yeah, in general, it's always faster when you go to someone or run to someone instead of them walking to you.
Yeah. It's like the small parts of becoming a god gamer in Pokemon is knowing those little tricks that nobody tells you about, but that you notice doing others doing. All right. And now this eyebrowed guy will talk to us about Megastones a little bit more. But we are not listening. Make sure to select the second option here, because you are looped if you pick the first, because it is a lie, and you should not lie in Pokemon games.
Would lie if I said that didn't happen to me yet. Just mindlessly mashing A and just power up the same text boxes all over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely never happened to me.
I believe that, yeah.
Is a god gamer.
And now there's a lot of text here. Lots of text. And one of the battles that Headbob alluded to in his donation, which is against Calum here. He has now evolved his Esper to Meowstic. And that Meowstic has 4 moves. And the AI is more likely to use troll moves, generally, is how I call them. And troll moves are moves like Fake Out or Light Screen. And in this case, there's actually something we want to see. But it also has Psybeam, which can sometimes just one-shot you. And when it uses that, this fight is GG and we reset. So what we want to see here is Fake Out or Light Screen. And you will see why. It's actually the biggest of big brain strats that has ever been invented in Pokemon speedruns. So turn 1, we will expect a Fake Out. So in that case, what I can do, because I would get flinched, is to just use an X speed to become faster than his Meowstic and get a little bit of friendship. Now I have 16 HP, nice, and it used Fake Out. Now I will use Encore, and I forced it into Fake Out. So now I cannot do anything. It's just stuck there. It's trying Fake Out, and you cannot do anything about it because it can be only used turn 1. And since it's so funny, I'm doing it again and set up in its face, despite it having a strong move against me, which is Psybeam. And now we hope to get this one shot. Nice. That is far from likely to kill most of the time. And now we are set up to +6. And look at the level difference here. We are under-leveled so much. But thanks to that absolute cheese strategy, we win easily.
It's very rare that it doesn't go for light screen or Fake Out. Like,
Yeah, and that's why it makes you cry when it doesn't happen.
yeah, exactly.
Nice. Alright. Now we're heading to Corinna's gym, which is the fighting gym, which is another reason why Hulucha is so good. It's flying type, so it destroys fighting types after destroying rock types in Grant's gym with its fighting type. It is also one of the gyms where you have to skate, sadly, and it's a lot about hitting some cycles on trainers because they move a lot in this gym. So I really hope that I got this still.
The vision of those trainers is very weird.
Yeah, they see only behind their backs.
They will never see in front of them.
All right, first trainer. I stood in front of her to stop her, to talk to her. Otherwise, she goes like all around the gym, and you have to catch her. It's really awful. Now we have a good Hulucha apparently, so this is always gonna die, I believe. This Minfu here almost always uses Fake Out, so I don't expect that to do anything different here. Yep, of course not. All right. Now the second trainer. She's always in that bottom right part here, so I'm gonna stand here and intercept. Now, the Pokemon on this battle are a little bit more bulky, even if they're 2 times a week. So I still have to use 2 sword stances. Hopefully no 5-turn combat punch. Nice. And just a wing attack. And everything easily dies from here. Eight. 2 more trainers in his gym. The next one I will fight. Kinda depends on my stats. We have good stats, so we can do the fast battle. We are learning Flying Press here. Flying Press is a dual type move. Believe it's the only dual type move that exists, and it is of flying and fighting type, which causes it to have a strange effectiveness table. Gonna heal to full. I don't know why, because I didn't need to do that yet, but it's okay. I'm going to fight this Heracross, which will die in... Hello. Which will die in 1 hit to wing attack. It doesn't always, if you have bad attack, or especially when you have a level 19 Hawlucha, but we have the level 21, which is far superior to level 19.
Yeah, we just hit level 28 for this battle, so it's very likely that this Heracross dies, or with most attacks it's guaranteed. Most attack stats.
As long as you have a neutral attack, this is perfect. I believe. Or like 1 IV.
I think if you have 0, it's 12 and 16, I think.
Okay, now this trainer here will be here, exactly where we want her to be. Perfect. And do I say it?
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, this is Sock. And you go figure out the rest. I'm just gonna say it sucks. That works too, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that I can wing attack this, given what I've seen so far. I don't know the stats where you can do it, but I'm confident. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we didn't want to use Flying Press there because Flying Press is only 95% accurate, so you can miss it sometimes.
Yep. And now last sweetheart, and we are going to fight the gym leader Corinna, who is yet to arrive here. Where does she even come from? I don't even know. I just realized that she wasn't there yet.
I never thought about that.
Talking to her from the side because she is going to leave the gym after the battle. And if you talk to her from the front, she will make you go out of her way, which is slow. Now this Minfu will also go for fake out usually, so we will just use next attack, which will raise our friendship a little bit. Nice, and since we are safety gamers, I will encore that fake out. You don't need to do that, but it's safer because the Hawlucha that she has will outspeed you most of the time. And if she crits you with Flying Press, you are toast. But in this case, not necessarily. And I believe she cannot kill me even with a crit from here.
Yeah, I think you're plus defense, so I think it should be fine anyway.
Yep. And it is much faster than you most of the time. Yeah, I would have lived that easily. But I crit it. Nice.
We have the superior Hawlucha.
Hmm?
We have the superior Hawlucha.
We have the superior Hawlucha, that is right. And we got our next badge. One more badge to go with Hawlucha. And that is going to be the grass gym, which is also weak against it. Hawlucha is just so good for this run. It's like, there's no competition. It's not even close. So even if it's awful to get, as you could tell, there's just nothing that beats it. So we go for it, even if it's unlikely and causes a lot of tears.
Would you like me to read out some stuff in the meantime?
Absolutely can, yeah.
All right, I would just like to remind everyone that we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. Currently, we're streaming our annual event live from Hotel Asteria in Venray, the Netherlands. We are raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind.
Thank you. Good timing, because now I have to say something again. So yeah, we will now enter a battle that is a little bit scripted, where we will be using one of these two Lucarios that we encountered earlier in the game. And Lucario, as you might have guessed from the donation centers, will be a main Pokemon later for us. And we will now use our Lucario against her Lucario. And the game forces us to Mega Evolve in this, to teach us what Mega Evolutions are. But the game does not force us to win the battle. And it is actually faster, believe it or not, to lose this battle. So what we are doing for that is we are just going to use Metal Sound. Hoping even that it misses, because it's only 85% accurate. That is a little bit faster. But it is important to Mega Evolve. If you don't Mega Evolve and lose, or even if we win, the game will force us to do this battle until we click that stupid Mega Evolve button. Only once, Ekman.
Why? Why did you have to say that? Still hurts.
Yeah, Ekman lost a run to pressing the Mega Evolution button twice in the Elite Four.
Very not recommended.
Yep.
Don't do that ever.
Oh no, we lost. And now I need the Lucario name, because we are going to pick up Lucario.
Absolutely. The Lucario name is going to be Sniper Wave, which has won with 50 euros.
Sniper Wave, also a big fan. A big W, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. I just realized what you meant with that. Alright. We love Sniper Wave. Good, and now we're leaving with our new Lucario.
Impressive. It's whistling down the stairs.
Style points.
That was actually the last time where we used the skates for the entire game. Finally, no more skating.
Yeah, hopefully. Getting Surf, because Gen 6 is nice and hands you all the 8 gems. The hand holding is really important. And now, exactly when we got Surf, you also get the one Pokemon that is the server of Pokemon games, and that is Lapras. And now I believe it's one of the longest menus in Pokemon speedrunning. So we will first heal our Holucha to full. Almost. We teach Rock Smash to Lapras. Teach it Strength. It learns all the 8 gems we need later. We teach it Surf. And we make sure to keep Perish Song, because if one battle later goes south, we will actually rely on that, which is very sad. Teach Rock Tomb to Lucario.
Favorite move in the game.
Yep, we have to hit a lot of them. Most are not crucial to it, but a few are. And now Low Sweep. No Sweep is not mandatory, but it makes the game much, much safer. overpower up punch. And that was it.
Yeah, and if speed was really low, you would
Yeah, we would teach Shadow Claw instead because, yeah. Because we wouldn't outspeed the Meowstick.
We would have to use Lucaria for that battle then.
Yeah.
But that's like very rare, and you would need very bad stats on your Lucha.
Yeah, it is very slow as well.
And that as well.
And you miss out on experience on her Lucha, you get one less level, so it's even less likely to have that maximum friendship we wanted. Alright, more cutscenes, and we are going to enter the grass gym soon, but before there's another battle against Kalen where we will troll him in a very similar fashion as before. Cannot use that HM yet because we still need a badge for that, which is the next badge, I believe. Yeah, obviously. All right.
Good music, good theme.
Very relaxed music. And I will also save for that next battle, because it can go identically wrong with no fake out or light screen. And we really don't want to see Psybeam. Now, the reason we picked the girl is for exactly this battle. If we pick the boy, the Meowstick will have a neutral speed nature, while here the Meowstick has a negative speed nature, and that makes it so almost every Hawlucha you catch will outspeed the Meowstick. And that makes the game so much safer as well. Okay, nice fake out. And we can do the same strategy again. Except we don't need to set up that much. So we just 2-hit KO the Meowstick and then we flying press the rest. Because flying press is a pretty strong move. It's 80 base power in this game.
Just don't miss it against this Braixen.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing that can go wrong really. If you don't get Psybeam turn 1, of course.
Yeah. And here it really doesn't matter. Except for time loss reasons.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Very good so far. This is not even a bad time.
Yeah, Hawlucha was decently fast. Could have gone way worse.
Yeah. Especially without safety of a backup cartridge. Okay, nice. And now Game Freak showing off the 3D with this magnificent tree and climbing ropes. Serena is actually a very strong character. I couldn't do that when I was 11. In fact, I still cannot do that. Alright.
Wow.
Now this Simmons Sage is probably going to die here with Flying Press. That is far from guaranteed with lower attack Hawluchas. But we have a good one. So I'm not going to complain. Going up here, trying to fight the correct trainers. Don't get lost because sometimes there are forks. And don't Monka steer like me.
It can be quite clunky sometimes with the directions, perspective stuff. Like which direction you actually have to press on the D-pad to actually go there.
The camera doesn't help either.
Exactly. Very nice diagonal right there.
Yeah, that does actually save a little bit of time, so
It's hard though.
have to go for it. And when you mess it up, you look like an idiot because then you lose a lot of time.
I know that. That's what I go for most of the time.
No poison point, of
Ah,
course.
That.
That is the static equivalent of poison types. That's amazing.
So far we have gotten all of them.
Yep, that's true. I don't know if I need to heal that. I'm gonna heal it anyway, but I'm gonna keep that poison actually, so I don't get paralyzed later.
I mean, you would be able to heal the poison if you knew our ability, if you knew that we had Limber. But we don't know, so we're just gonna keep the poison and guarantee that we can't get paralyzed on the next battle.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower because of text, but who cares? It's safety. And if you get paralyzed, it would be slower, so... Okay, now the last trainer here before fighting the gym leader. And since we have a good Hawlucha, we only need to use one sword stance. It lags a little bit more because I'm poisoned as well. It's just... game is not very optimized in some instances.
For some reason, when you have a status effect, it's laggy. And other generations, I think, as well, sometimes.
Yeah, starting from Gen 6, it's laggy. Alright, nice. Easy peasy. Now, Ramos, who's the gym leader here, he leads with the scariest Pokemon that I've ever seen in my life. Healing everything. He leads with a Jumpluff. Can you believe that? That Jumpluff is very scary. Because it has acrobatics and is not holding an item. So it has a 110 base power move that just destroys Hawlucha. It's not going to destroy mine so much because I have plus defense nature, but you will see the damage here. And then you will understand why sometimes it is very scary and why we definitely needed to heal there.
You might even live a crit with this defense.
Yeah, I think I will. But for content, I hope it does. Yeah, I think I would have lived.
Yeah, I would have lived. Barely.
Alright. I don't think I need flying press here, but I'm still gonna do it.
I think you actually need very, very good attack for that, so...
Okay, nice. That was the last risk before we stop using Hawlucha, because this is the last battle we use Hawlucha at. Which is extremely sad. Cry every time.
I will see it later again.
Yeah, once. Hopefully only once.
Hopefully.
Alright, nice. Next badge. Perfect, and now we can fly as well. Which is good because that's literally what we have to do. Getting Grass Knot, we don't need that, that's a special move. And we mostly use physical moves. Except on Lucario. Where we will use Aura Sphere a lot. Later on when we learn it. Which is one of the rare fighting moves that is actually special. And now we're backtracking a little bit. That is not mandatory in the game whatsoever. But all this raising friendship with vitamins, getting Luxury Ball, equipping the Sooth Bell, using random X items, using Pokemon against gym leaders, etc. This all culminates to this point where we hope our Hawlucha has maxed out friendship. And it does, because otherwise you do not get this lucky egg first try. Nice. So first, I did the wrong thing. All right, so we first give that to Lucario. We will now also teach Fly to Holucha. So we gave you Lucky Egg to Lucario, is what I meant. We teach Fly to Holucha. Now we turn off the experience share because Lucario is our main until the end of the game. And nothing, I believe, right? Yeah. So, and now I will leave the area and do a second menu, which is in the Pokemon menu. I will swap Lucario around and fly to Coumarine City again, where I'm already at, but it's faster than taking the monorail again. And I will do probably, but not 100%, the last shopping of the game, where I will buy 11 max repels, 1 escape rope for later, 11 full heals because we might get statused a lot, 3 revives in case we die, and we buy 19 hyper potions, which is the maximum we can buy. And we left. That was relatively smooth.
Yeah, that's the last shopping we need for the entire run.
Oh,
Pretty much. Last healing items we need.
Yeah. All right, and now I believe we are too late, and will have wind here. I'm like fairly certain. Because this area here, the Lumiose Badlands, they have wind, which impacts your movement depending on the time of the day. Yep. And when you have wind, it's better to skate here. And it's more difficult to fight the wind.
Nice.
It just started to.
Nice. And you can see some of those clouds, and that is actually wild encounters, and those can be Dog Trio and other things. And Dog Trio has can have Arena Trap, and so you will have to kill the Dog Trio. And the problem is Dog Trio is actually fairly strong. It has Bulldoze. It's usually faster than you, and it can actually kill you if that happens. So this is bad. So this is our first battle with Lucario. We have to use Sword Stance here. Oh, nice. That's very good. And we usually use Sword Stance when we are about to fight a Golbat. Because Golbat is quite bulky, and Rock Tomb is not exactly a very strong move, but it is the only move we have for it. And so we will be using a lot of Rock Tombs because Team Flare likes to use Golbat a lot.
And once again, Rock Tomb is 95% accurate, so
Yep.
yeah, we'll use a lot. So it's very likely that we will miss at least some of them throughout the run.
Yeah.
And can be very bad depending on the situation you're in.
Yeah, it's usually fine though.
Yeah.
And now the best music of the game. Okay, now we have a bunch of grunt battles here. So if you have anything like to say, go ahead.
Absolutely, I can plug some prizes for you. Currently, we have a Pikmin plushie in the running, which is going to end at midnight. Our Pikmin plushie is provided by Over the Arena Rainbow, and it is a lovely orange plushie from what I can see with a little BSG logo on it. So if you wanna win that plushie, get your donations in. And I would also like to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel.
Thank you.
Would you like me to read out some more?
I mean, you can go ahead, yeah.
All right. You can consider using your free monthly Prime Gaming subscription right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to all the emotes as well as several BSG emotes, and you get to support both of the events. And we want to also thank Veilig Reserveren for offering BSG a ticketing system for our events. Veilig Reserveren is a Dutch ticketing system offering a back-end system for a variety of events.
Thank you. Okay, now there's a lot of battles here that can go a little bit wrong. We don't want to get confused. In this case, we don't want to get our accuracy dropped. Nice, Sucker Punch is exactly what you want to see. And here once again we set up on this because there's a Golbat coming up. And it's slightly more favorable to set up on Croagunk because it doesn't always try to confuse you, while Golbat will almost always try to confuse you. And also Bone Rush is a 90% accurate move, and we don't want to miss that, ideally.
Bone Rush is very fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of fun with that later.
Yes. Just like on this battle, this guy has a Mightyena. And this Mightyena is only 12 and 16, which is 75% those who cannot math to die without a crit. And it has annoying moves like Roar.
Wow.
Nice. Everything is going right. You love to see it.
Yeah. Haven't taken damage yet.
Oh no.
What can go wrong here still?
Confusions, missing, paralyze.
That's the general theme of like going onwards, is don't lose time. It's quite hard to actually die, like to actually lose a run, but it's fairly easy to lose time at a lot of fights, so yeah.
I've been crit twice by acrobatics before, so that was fun.
Yeah, and one of the reasons we get low sweep is for Scraggies. Every Scraggy we will see here has high jump kick, which kills you from full HP. And if we had only power up punch, that would only be like 25% to kill. So we really prefer to have low sweep to secure killing things fast.
Yeah,
They can kill us in one hit.
something we didn't say yet, but Lucario has set IVs and set nature, so it will always be plus speed minus defense. And yeah, that means that we're not very bulky, but we are fast, of course, which is good for a speedrun, but can't get hit very hard.
Yeah, believe it or not, there's only one Pokemon that literally outspeeds us in the speedrun from here. That is a Jolteon, and it does usually not even matter. There's another Jolteon too, but that one is a speed tie. Nice, hitting our Rock Tombs. Very nice, very nice. Totally not jinxing anything here.
You would never jinx yourself. That never happened before.
No, that would never happen.
Be fine.
Alright, now we are going for our first battle where we will count our Bone Rushes. We need, ignoring crits, we need to hit 5 Bone Rushes on this next Pokemon, which is a Swalot. And hitting 5 Bone Rushes is only 15% to happen. And on top of that, you have that 90% accuracy on the move itself. So not very likely to one-shot this. 1, 2. That's not great. Let's go once again. 1, 2. 3. Yay! Pog.
The good thing, like, if you see 3 hits turn 1, it's like generally, you know, okay, I only have to hit 1 more Bone Rush, so that's puts your mind at ease. But yeah, it's always like you just have to hope to get good hits in with Bone Rush.
Yeah, and to get hits in the first place. Yeah. Alright. This is the radio tower, if you know Gen 2 speedruns of Pokémon XY. It's not very exciting. Most exciting thing that can happen is a fake out. Nope. Which is very slow because this Lucario has the steadfast ability, which whenever you get flinched, will cause some time loss. Not only because you get flinched, but also because it gives you that nasty text box.
Nice.
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 That did not look very promising at first, but we got the 4 hit. Alright. Only a couple more battles here. Always make sure to talk diagonally to those trainers. That's one of the harder things to do in this game, I believe. But once you have practice, it's generally alright.
Yeah, you just have to know exactly where you want to go. You have to really make a plan, kind of, where you want to go at what tile. And then it's not that hard, but you have to get used to it.
Wow, I missed again. I got swaggered, so I'm going to heal that. But no, dude, no. Okay. At least I can low sweep now. That's the only good thing with swagger there. But it doesn't help anywhere else. Please, no fake out. Same reason. I don't want to trigger that steadfast. That is very slow. Nice. Now 2 battles left. In the power plant, at least. And these battles are also fairly simple, and they are usually going the same way. Especially this one. The Sound Doom is doomed. It was funny, right?
Good one.
Because we have low sweep.
Yeah.
And it just dies.
A lot of dark types in general.
That's why Lucario is so good.
General fighting type is very good in this game.
Yeah, fighting types are actually often very good. If we could get them often, that would be nice. And now here, this is a Mightyena, which as often tries to get speed control over you. At least most of the time. So it will use Scary Face here, but we will use Low Sweep, which causes it to still be slower after dropping our speed by 2 stages. And we still outspeed it, nice.
Okay. It can also use Roar sometimes, and that's just slower.
Yeah, but it's very rare.
Yeah, it's very rare. But
This was pretty good actually. I didn't have to heal a single time here.
Yeah.
That's rare. Usually heal once. I had some slow battles, but I didn't take damage much. And now these 2 masked people. The superheroes of XY. Give us a free heal and 2 full restores. Which we will really try to conserve as much as possible, otherwise we will be losing a little bit more time later. Because we kind of need full restores for the late game, and so if we can avoid using them, that is perfect.
most of the time you don't really need them during the normal game. But there are some situations that can happen.
Yeah, sometimes it's just faster to use one and then hope that you don't need the other. Alright, no wind. Yes, good. And now Tall Boy. AZ. Being a little bit depressive. And now we're going back to Lumio City, where a little bit more of the city has opened up to us. And we can now visit, I believe the entire city now.
Yeah, I think so.
And that Eiffel Tower-like structure is actually the next gym, the electric gym. And is one of the big reasons we are keeping low sweep, not low sweep, bone rush for now. So yeah, more bone rushing, more inaccurate move usage. But it's generally fine, even if you don't hit all your bone rushes. Bone Rush also has one big advantage for this gym, and is that it is a move that does not make contact. And most electric types in this gym have that annoying ability called static that we have encountered already 3 times. Alright.
Another beautiful moment we shared with Shauna.
Exactly. And this gym here has puzzles in form of quizzes where we have to identify and recognize Pokemon and things like that.
Good thing we're Pokemon masters.
Yes. And this is totally not a static quiz. Just imagine if you had to like recognize random Pokemon.
That would be awful.
It's
Uh,
Pikachu.
Oh wow, cheater. How did you know? Now, correct answer is this, but we have to fight this trainer with his the Dene.
Which is basically Pikachu.
Yeah. And we have to hit 3 bone rushes on this. 2. Oh no. But this is the only thing without static, so we can just low sweep this to finish it. We have to hit a lot of bone rushes here, so please, if you have any bless emotes, now is the time.
And sadly, 2 are never enough. We always need more than 2 hits. So
Yeah.
just hitting is not enough. You also need to get lucky afterwards.
Okay, now the second quiz. Who's that Pokemon? Going
Number 1.
Yes, big surprise, surprise. I know the answer to this. And this is a Raichu. We also need to hit that 3 times. One, 2, 3.
Very nice.
And now for the fun one.
Very poggers. Good. Now up to the next quiz. And even if you don't have a hatred for Pokemon in your life, if you speedrun XY, you will 100% always develop a form of hatred for the next Pokemon we are fighting, which is Ampharos.
It's just the law. You have to hate it.
Yeah.
It's not allowed to not hate it after running this game.
Yeah, definitely you're forced to.
It will bully you if you give it the chance.
Alright. Ampharos, we hate you.
Just hit 5.
We have to hit 5 bone rushes on this, and it can confuse us, it can paralyze us, it's wonderful. Oh, we love the 2-hit. Now we really want to get the 3-hit. We just absolutely adore it, this. Because now it will go for Confuse Ray again. No, it didn't. Okay. Now I'm really gonna gamble on hitting 3 times.
Otherwise, this is very bad. Oh no.
And we
no.
die.
Bone Rush.
But luckily we bought revives. What did I tell you? I'm pretty sure that even viewers hate it now. Oh my god, come on. Ugh. End me. Oh yeah, we bulky, I forgot. Yes.
That's a good part about Gen 6. If you are like in older gens, we would share the XP there because like we have 2 Pokemon. We had 2 Pokemon out in the battle. But in Gen 6, both Pokemon get the full XP from the Pokemon, so it doesn't matter if we kill it with Hawlucha as long as Lucario is alive at the point.
Yeah. It's one of the only good things. Okay, nice. And now the last Pokemon. Which is the simplest battle here because there's really nothing scary about it. Because we can just low sweep it and it just dies.
It's a very weird like series of battles. Like it always gets harder, and then the last one is just the easiest.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange, but
And we use low sweep for the last time as well here because we will forget it just now. In favor of Aura Sphere, which is an 80 power special fighting move that cannot miss. And that's like basically Lucario's signature move, I would say.
our attack and special attack is very like balanced
Mm-hmm.
at the moment.
I think it's same IV, I believe.
It's the same idea, and I don't know, the base stats are almost the same as well.
Mm-hmm.
The stats are very like within 5 points, I think, right now.
Which is actually important later. That
Yes.
special attack remains higher than our attack for a while. Okay, next gym leader. This guy here leads with Emoga. Emoga is generally annoying in Pokemon speedruns, but this one is actually fairly alright. The only thing is that there is a very, very low chance that it goes for wing attack instead of volt switch here. Yep.
I've never seen that. I've never seen not volt switch.
Yeah, and that saves a lot of time, obviously, because you don't get all that animation. We have to hit Bone Rush here. We get the Sturdy. There's like a 50% chance roughly that it doesn't trigger Sturdy. And lives like on 1 HP naturally. And it's important that we have that Bone Rush, so it doesn't even get a turn. And now Emoga comes out again, and we just Rock Tomb it. Lovely.
Very nice.
We
Not
like
missing.
dead Emogas.
If you miss the Magneton, it can be quite rough. It can just kill you, I think, with,
Yeah.
with that HP. So
Yeah, from that HP definitely kills you. Nice, yet another badge. Love to see it. And we can leave and progress in the story. And from here the game becomes a little bit easier because that Lucario is very broken, honestly. And you also notice that we prefer equipping the Logia so it gets more experience than using the Megastone. And because, well, you want more experience first of all, if you can avoid not having that. And you also don't want to Mega Evolve because Mega Evolving costs like 15-20 seconds every time you do it. And slow.
yeah, we only do it when you really have to do it. Don't have another like way of winning. More time for the very non-suspicious character.
Lysandre here in his cafe. That is definitely not going to be an important place later in the run.
Will you allow me to quickly plug some incentives?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Coming up next, in the next couple of runs, we have the Super Metroid Save or Kill the Animals incentive. And currently we have Save in the lead with 70 euros and Kill with 10 euros. We also have, for Darkest Dungeon, the Hamlet name, which currently nobody has donated for. So if you want to see any of your favorite names, get your donations in. And we also have a category choice for a story about my uncle, and you can choose between any % blind fling or all collectibles blind fling, which also currently nobody has donated for. So if you want to see any of these categories, get your donations in as well.
Thank you. Please kill.
No, save.
Alright, now heal. I'm going to use my first max repel.
Picked up Shadow Claw a very long time ago, like before we caught a Lucha even. So that's why we did it. We picked it up just so that we could teach it over Bone Rush.
Yeah, no more bone rushing.
Finally.
Yeah, and conveniently here we have 2 psychic types that we are going to destroy with Shadow Claw. Now here we can lose a little bit of time if Calum decides that using Fake Out is too boring and he goes for Light Screen. So we want to see Fake Out here, because we are going to X attack. Nope, never lucky. So this makes the Absol only a 12.5% range without a crit. With Aura Sphere. That's not too bad. Absol cannot do anything to us. Nope. Unlucky.
Not even close to killing.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like it kills, but trust me, that can kill. Good. And now we are getting more text. And then a rare candy that is actually hidden there behind those swings. You cannot see it right now, but I swear there's a rare candy. And that rare candy is going to be very useful on our Lucario later. Actually, we get 2 rare candies. But the other one is not for a while. Good. Now don't bonk into the swings. Don't bonk into the swings. Don't bonk into the swings. Yes, maybe I did go a little bit too far there.
Okay. Steer. The swamp is not fun.
I could have gone there, but I'm not doing it. We don't like hitting spinners.
Spinners.
Good. Yeah, the swamp slows you down a little bit, so you have to be careful that some trains don't see you because you were too slow. And now we are going to be told a very spoopy story. It is extremely scary.
Oh no, faceless man.
And now we make sure not to tip this guy. I like how it defaults your cursor to no here anyway. They really don't want you to tip that guy. Alright. And now we are heading to the next gym. And that gym is actually the fairy type gym which got introduced in this game. Before that, Mawile was just a boring steel type. Now it's a boring fairy steel type.
But boring fairy steel type with the Mega Evolution.
That's true. And in this gym, spinners can actually almost snipe you. Like it's always a guarantee, but they spin fairly fast in some places. Good.
Yeah, as long as you take your time with the spinners, you should be able, always be able to pass them safely. But yeah, definitely more harder in here because they spin very quickly.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Now, Valerie. Not really dangerous battle, but there's different ways this can go. We hope for no iron defense here from Marwell, but if we get it, then that's fine as well. Because if we don't get any iron defense, we can kill this with Shadow Claw at +6, which we need here, because Sylveon is extremely bulky. Ooh, we might even actually get it. Yes, nice. But yeah, otherwise we would have to go for Aura Sphere, which is only 6 and 16 to kill. And this is very nice, especially since we still are at fairly high HP. Mr. Mime obviously going down to Shadow Claw as well. And now the Sylveon, which is only 15 16 to die, and I believe we will die here if we miss the range. No, we didn't. This is the place where we would use Lapras with its Perish Song to kill that if we die. Nice, next badge. And we will progress the story by going to the Pokeball Factory, where there's always also that great music that plays. And we also need to not get lost there. Nice. No. I disagree, game. It's not always easy to aim for Shauna there.
Very fast on the bike, so it happens very quickly that I just talked to the wrong person there.
The game was wrong, that's just it for me.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. It's always the console or the game.
Yeah.
Okay, now in Pokeball Factory there are a few battles, but they are all optional except for the admin battles at the end. So we can dodge every battle here by going on the conveyor belts at the right time.
Good thing we have our friends, so that we don't have to
Yeah, do the
Okay.
battles, yeah.
battle.
Can save a little bit of time here by doing diagonal movement, entering the conveyor belts. Up here, and then we have to talk to that strange computer to inverse the conveyor belts, and we got this. Nice. Almost in bonk. It's better than hitting the trainer. And we are at decent HP to potentially not die here. But the next battle can definitely kill us if we get unlucky with paralysis. And so far I must say we have not gotten very lucky when it comes to paralysis.
Also, Caleb has to cooperate, so that's also not that easy.
Yeah. Caleb cooperating like happens in one battle here in this entire game. Good, and now with a lucky egg, Lucario is just popping off. Hello, Calem. Please don't be useless for once.
Possible.
Yeah, Calem has to do one thing, is use Psychic against the Manectric. But does he ever do that?
He can also fake out. That would also be good on the electric at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad, but you prefer Psychic.
Yeah, it's the second best thing at least.
Alright, we go for Liepard first. And yes, double battles are laggy. Okay, fake out. I'll take it.
Definitely.
Means we at least don't get paralyzed this turn. Maybe we can even crit the Manectric? No, that was too greedy. Light screen, of course. That's okay.
But we didn't die.
No death, no paralysis. Perfect. Nice. Also, I forgot, we actually are doing some shopping now.
Yeah. I was partially lying. Oh, it was the last healing items we needed.
Yeah. So this is something that changed from last BSG, and that is that I will buy 6 proteins in the next shop here. I could even buy 7, but I'm too lazy to sell my big nugget, so I'm just gonna buy 6. And that will make it so a lot of ranges that we have get improved or get completely removed, and also makes it so I can completely skip a rare candy later on. And that is lovely. I still will get the double PP up because we prefer safety. Alright.
Every rock tomb you don't have to use is a good rock tomb.
Yeah, exactly. And it's this guy here selling your proteins. Spending all our money on that.
Now that was really the last shop.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Unless we have to buy more full resource later. But
That's unlikely at this point, though.
at this point, yeah. Doesn't look like we have to.
Sadly, we don't hear that music too much. Also one of the better musics. Going to use my hyper potion.
I just realized it's the first time you've used the hyper potion, right?
What?
You bought 18 hyper potions, you have 17 now. It's the first time you've actually had to heal.
No, I think I used some before, right?
You used one before.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't remember where though.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, after Clement, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, now more cutscene. And now time for the ice puzzle. In Frost Cavern. Yeah, we're going to find out more about that Swinub later. But for now, we have to god game our way through Frost Cavern. where there's a lot of trainers that you can hit if you walk on the wrong tile. Or if you like let go of directions too early.
Most of the time you can just hold the direction early while you're still sliding. So
Yeah, you can buffer it, it's fairly easy. But a lot of people are not aware of that. Okay, and here this looks scary, but it's not. Nice. And we have a couple more battles. One of the more dangerous ones, because this Houndoom we are about to fight is not guaranteed to die in one hit. Say hi to Obama Snow. I don't even know what they want here. The story.
I think the Mega Stone. There's a Mega Stone for Obama Snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's definitely Mega Obama Snow, so I think that's a big thing.
Okay, so these battles are fairly uninteresting, so if you have any donations to read, go ahead.
I'm sorry, did you call for me?
Yes.
I'm really sorry. I was in a conversation. We have some donations indeed. We have €8 from Tiny Tim saying, "Hey all, good luck on the run and cheers."
Thank you, thank you. Okay, and now the Houndoom that I talked about. Don't need Carmine, so it stands superior. Lucario really learns all the good moves, and then you don't teach them. But as you might have noticed, we are not using steel moves on Lucario, which is very funny. Can we please get this 87.5 percent range?
Do you die to Fire Fang here?
No.
Oh, nice. Just don't even try.
I
Don't
never
even-
miss that range. I know that people
I-
like 5 up like to miss that.
I've missed it a lot of times already. Like 3 times in a row once.
That is
Kind-
crazy.
Kind of, yeah, sad, but happens. That's Pokemon speedrunning. Unlikely stuff happens. Way too often.
And now I'm going to get this PP up, which is just for safety normally. Or if you had to use it to increase Halucha's friendship. Now, very important to heal here. What? Why? I'm confusion. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Now that movement is a little bit tight if you get the PP up, but I think I got this. Maybe my repel will expire a little bit too early because I did some strange movement.
This time we're a high enough level so we can't get encounters.
It would be crazy if we got something higher level than Lucario here.
At this point, Lucario is very overleveled.
Okay, that is...
Okay.
I must have messed up a lot. That's okay, I can just... what can I even do? I don't know.
And yeah, I guess you have to take an extra shop.
I'm just gonna not use it later.
Not bad. Oh yeah, you can just cancel it during the gym.
Yeah. Okay, that is our last rare candy. Now we're going up here, so Cena walks less to us. A lot of small optimizations like that you can do everywhere. And it takes forever to know all of them. Okay, thank you. Now in this town you can get hail if you're too slow. But we were not too slow, so we have no hail. Hail is really awful in this battle.
Yeah.
Now this battle can go two ways. Either we get faked out or we don't get faked out. Fake out is safer but slower. Okay. Now this is the battle where we have Jolteon that is faster than us. It's like the only Pokemon that's actually faster than Lucario. But with the steadfast boost, obviously we outspeed it by a lot. And so we do this battle where we just one-shot the Jolteon. Otherwise we would go Rock Tomb to drop its speed and then hit it with a second move. Good.
But this time we need for the run just adds up perfectly with like, if we are on good pace, you get the double massage for Lucha, you don't get the wind on the Badlands we had earlier, you don't get the hail here, it's just, yeah, fits perfectly for the run.
Yeah, it aligns very nicely. And Absol with no light screen this time, so it just goes down. Also unfortunate for that quick attack that loses a little bit of time, but it's okay. And we also get a free heal here. This game is not too generous with free heals. There are like a few here and there, but generally it's not as many as like Gen 7 or even worse Gen 8. Good, didn't bonk. It's easy to bonk into that gym door.
Yeah, the doors are tiny.
And now, Trippy, can you... Nobody ever calls me, now I get called.
Try to troll you.
Promise is actually an important call. No, I'm not too happy. Okay. I have 50 HP, so I have to heal because I think, always dead to that.
Definitely not worth risking. We actually don't have to fight any more optionals in this gym. And just go the right way and
Yeah.
fight Olympia as the next trainer.
Yes. We just know the path by heart. Yeah.
Famous last words.
Okay. And this is the final part of the puzzle. I healed, so everything is perfect. And this fight can go two ways. And it's the one reason we did not use our proteins yet. It's because our special attack is currently still higher than our attack. And so this Sigilif is extremely favored to go light screen instead of reflect. Nice. Reflect here would be awful, because then we would have to use 2 more sword stances. And everything else dies here. The only time loss we can get, and it's very likely, is on the Meow Stick. And that Meow Stick has Fake Out, and the higher HPR, I believe, the more likely it is to actually go for Fake Out. So you will see that annoying steadfast boost here. Yep. That is absolutely pure time loss. But it is not dangerous, so we just kill on the next turn.
Nice.
Nice. And that is for a while our last badge. We only have 7 though. We still need the 8th. Don't say no here, that's time loss. Get teleported out. Don't have to redo the puzzle. I would be awful at going back.
And talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just imagine you couldn't.
Oh. Yeah, no thanks.
Wow, 3D. Suddenly the world is going to be destroyed all of a sudden.
Right, we're flying in the middle of Lumiose. You can actually pick which Pokemon Center you're flying to. And this is the closest one to Lysandre's Cafe where we were earlier. And this crafty is annoying. It has a lot of bulk in special defense, so we are not guaranteed and not even favored to kill it with Aura Sphere. But we kill it anyway. If you don't kill it, it has a chance to go for high jump kick, and that kills you from full HP. There's nothing you can do, and you have to revive if that happens. That's why even for top runs, you always buy revives.
I think it's like a 5 and 16 range. So, got lucky there.
Right, and we're about to level up, which is exactly when it's the most convenient to use rare candies. You often see that in Pokemon speedruns, you don't waste any experience with the candies. So we can now use the candies. I'm not healing that. And we use all our proteins, which is extremely satisfying. And now our attack became higher than our special attack. And all of that is very necessary here because Lysandre has a Pokemon that can destroy us if we get unlucky, first of all, and second, if we don't give those candies and those proteins. So we cannot set up on Mienfoo. It has high jump kick. We can also not set up on Pyro because it has Fire Blast. So we just kill this. Normal type and Fire type, so Aura Sphere destroys. But then we have this problem is the Gyarados here. Intimidate. Now we have Garbage Attack. So we have to just switch out to Lapras. And Lapras has one nice property is that this Gyarados' best move against it is Outrage. So we hope that it uses Outrage here because of that fact. Nice. And Outrage is a move like Thrash that locks its user into using that move at least an extra turn, which means we can ignore that Intimidate, set up a Sword Stance in its face while it's locked into Outrage and still locked. And now we can miss Rock Tomb because it will get locked again. Nice. Lovely.
Yeah.
Perfect. There's still a chance to live because it's confused. Yeah, it's not great. Also now it's going to be a bunch of grunts we have to defeat, so if you have anything to read, then let me know.
I do indeed. I have 50 euros from Parkeerwacht. Same, watching some cool runs in the background of doing stuff on my PC. I love to watch as much as I can. Donating because I like the cause. They helped me in the past, and that's very, very sweet.
Thank you. All right. Now, just random battles. They're all not very dangerous. This water just can lose a bit of time if it doesn't stop boosting its special defense here. Nice. Swallow is fastest. Didn't even attack me. And Shadowclaw just kills in one turn then. Nice. And level 55 is when Lucario learns its strongest move for the run, which is Close Combat, which is just a very busted move. Just have to be careful because of the defense drops that it gives.
Also the reason why we collected those PP ups, but we can use them on close combat.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
use
only a
them more often.
yeah, it's only a 5 PP move, so you have to be careful with the usage of that. And with 2 PP ups, we actually get to 7. Don't care what Intimidate, because we have Aura Sphere, which is a special move. No crit, nice, thank you. You get crit there, you die.
Shadowclaw is a high crit move, so it's not 1 in 16 to crit, but 1 in 8.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens more often, obviously.
Yeah, and usually happens when you happen to be low HP there, which is most of the time, because of the nature of the Lysandre battle. Alright.
I think we would have been fine if we didn't miss Rock Tomb, the Lysander battle.
Yeah, full crit, yeah. Alright, now this is the battle where we will learn that close combat. And then Lucario becomes even more unstoppable.
I think it's important.
I mean, yeah, but it's nothing I can do about it anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
so...
Exactly.
I'm just gonna mute it. Sorry about that. Okay, close combat over Shadowclaw.
Now we almost have our final moveset.
Yes.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. I mean, oh my god, what am I doing? Where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, taking an extra round.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought I had bought that train already. Oh no, I forgot about that. Oops. I'm low HP. That's fine. Nothing can go wrong. This thing definitely does not have a move that can kill me. So we're going to heal.
It'll be fine. Just because we can. Definitely not because we need to.
Nasty plot is fine. Okay, perfect.
As you can see, the II for this most grunts is random, so it's just 1 in 4 to use every move. And yeah, if you get unlucky, you can get bad moves, but yeah, we just got lucky and got useless moves for the battle. Much.
Yep. Wow.
Ooh.
That spinner was out for blood. Okay. So another go bad, so he sword stuns, rock tomb. Nice, did not take any damage, that's perfect. And we're good. So on this we will go sword stance, close combat again. Sadly, oh no. Okay, we don't like mod bomb. We can drop our accuracy, but it didn't, so we good. And now we just finish this light part, no problem. Just need to remember to use the PP ups later because I didn't heal outside of battle yet. And one more trainer before a massive cutscene. That is unskippable, but at least we don't have to mash. So that is our P-break for the normal speedrun. But yeah, this battle is also not dangerous. This is aura sphere.
Fighting type very strong, very good.
Yeah, very strong. Nice. We got the elevator key and we can learn more about the story.
We have to learn more about the story.
Exactly.
We don't have a choice.
We could stay here and do nothing.
Okay.
For about 3 minutes.
May I quickly interject?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I've just noticed that we are almost at the 2K mark when it comes to donations. So if you want to help us break that 2K mark, get your donations in, please.
Yes, please. And now 3 minutes of nothing.
Beautiful music.
Yes, this is a good time to rest my hands. And if you have something else to say, then go ahead.
I do indeed. I would like to remind everyone that we are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We are currently streaming on our annual event live from Hotel Asteria in Van Rij, the Netherlands. We're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind. Would you like me to read out a bit more?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, in every region of the world, mental disorders surpass 10% of the population. Governments seem to lack momentum in reducing the burden of mental health problems, as only 55% of men have mental health awareness and only 8% have suicide prevention plans. Organizations like Mind help raise awareness to the issue, helping us get one step closer where everyone gets the help that they need. Worldwide, suicide ranks as the third leading cause of death in youth between 15 and 19 years of age, and that's the second leading cause of death for girls of this age group. Early recognition of mental health disorders is essential to reduce suicide rates, improve treatability, and to reduce the severity of several illnesses, including depression, psychosis, eating, and substance abuse disorders. Mind tries to help bring awareness by providing classes at school to inform youth on the topic and through social media campaigns targeting youth to encourage them to be more open about mental health issues.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a very long cutscene where we cannot do anything, and it's unskippable. I can mash A, B, nothing helps.
I think I've never watched the entire cutscene ever.
I did. Right now.
I can't confirm. I have not.
It's for the runner. It's very nice to have like a 3-minute break after 2.5 hours of playing. It's very convenient to just have 3 minutes of downtime, and then we can get into the end game
Yeah.
of the run.
But it's a sad story.
It is. Music's good though.
Yeah, that's why it's sad music. Should post Bible thumbs in chat. But it's almost over. Will the Pokemon return? Stay tuned.
Find
But-
out.
A little bit more than an hour. All right.
Play the game again. Very nice.
Yes, you get to play. And my hands feel rested. I could go do this all day.
Yeah.
So, nothing left to do on this. Cannot free him yet. So, we will instead go down one more floor and fight this guy that definitely needs to see a little bit of sun. And then we will be done with this place. There's still going to be like a longer cutscene, but not nearly as long as the 3 minutes we just had. Then it's going to be time for another Lysandre battle. And Crobat also gets the Rock Tomb treatment that Golbats get. And then Malamar is the last Pokemon before we will heal.
First, we have to destroy the world.
Yeah. Which one do we pick here?
Red or blue, chat?
We can
Blue.
go red or blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue?
Blue.
Okay, let's go blue.
I have a good feeling
No,
about.
just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, debated.
Debated. It's faster to go the right side.
Well, now it would have been faster to go to the left side.
Yes.
They're the same dialogue.
No, actually, no, I don't think so. I think there's.
Someone looked it up the other day.
Who looked that up?
I think it was Bob.
I was told it's faster to go on the right side.
Well, it's less steps because you are on the right side and then you leave on the right side as well. So if you go to the left, you have to go more steps.
I guess.
It doesn't matter really. You can pick both options. Both will do the same for the run.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I was lied to.
It could not influence the story.
That's very
Ver-
sad.
Very surprising.
Yeah, imagine having choice in Pokemon.
If you just pressed the right button and the game was just over.
You get a choice of starters.
And that's basically how glitch Gen 1 runs work. Press the wrong button. Oh, it's done.
Oh,
Alright. That was one of the last very long cutscenes. We can leave and go fight more grunts and Lysandre.
Go to the next hideout.
Yeah, there's a lot of hideouts. But first we will have a little small detour to the Pokemon Center because we are very low on PP and also HP. And we will also do something else there while we are in the PC. Which is get all of our friends back in the party. And that has a very specific reason that I will explain later. But it is important. Remembering where Lapras is, it's in slot 5, because we are going to do a similar strategy to what we did on Lysandre during the first battle. And I will break my rule from earlier on with Golbats too. Because thanks to all those proteins we gave, there's one Golbat, and that is in this battle. This Golbat is actually 25% to die without a crit. And that is very nice. If we hadn't given those proteins, it would never die.
Definitely good enough to just go for it, and if you miss it, you don't lose anything really.
Yeah, just a little bit of time. Because technically sword stance is faster than going for 2-hit KO, but it's nice going for unlucky.
And you can also get the crit, so
yeah,
it's just worth going for it. Like trying to go as fast as you can.
It's just unfortunate that we are not level 58, because with level 58 you gain a lot of power there and it becomes much more favorable to die. What can you do?
You miss out on like 5 XP points. Quite sad.
That's just how it is.
But other than that, the run aligns very well with XP points and level ups and stuff.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, up to the next Lysandre battle. And as I said, this is going to be exactly the same strategy as before. Even if his Pokemon have evolved at this point, the idea is exactly the same. So we will first kill the Mean Shao that evolved for the same reason. It high jump kicks you and you are dead. And then we have the Gyarados at the end, which still has Intimidate, and that is bad.
And we also have the close combat defense drops, so we are just very dead to like anything.
Also, small little fact, this Pyro has Unnerve, which it didn't have in the previous battle. It's a small inconsistency. Alright, now we're switching to Lapras, same idea. We hope for Outrage here. Ideally we don't miss Rock Tomb again. Aqua Tail. That is not amazing. Luckily on this battle we have a small fact. And that is that we can live an Earthquake from full HP, but it's still locked in Outrage, so it doesn't matter.
The lucky 3 turn.
Yeah, but even if it didn't, we would have lived Earthquake like on 1 HP, but we would have lived.
Yeah, just don't miss Rock Tomb.
Yeah.
If it was O powers, you could live from half.
Aqua Tail is so rare. I've seen it in my last run, but that's like literally the only times I've seen it. It's a strange event.
Yeah, the AI just sometimes does very weird things out of nowhere. Like with a very tiny chance, but we have a lot of those tiny chances, so it does happen in a run. Weird stuff happens.
Yeah, exactly. You're never safe from very weird events. Alright. This is the only battle where Caleb usually cooperates. I want to see Psychic here on Toxicroak, and he usually goes for it, so...
Never seen anything else than that, to be honest.
You can also get Sucker Punch crit, which... is
Would have been very funny here.
which would have been awful.
That as well, yeah.
Nice. Okay, next a double battle. I don't need to heal because I'm already fairly high HP. In this battle, we would also like Calum to cooperate a little bit more. Ideally, he goes fake out on the Manectric, and then that kind of secures the range, but we don't want to see light screen. But what is he gonna do? Probably gonna light screen.
Please fake out.
Yeah, faked out with the wrong Pokemon.
Good effort.
We hate to see it. Nice, you get paralyzed. Now Psychic on Manectric, please. I got the range anyway. That works too, I guess. And level 60, we don't need Dragon Pulse, so we don't teach it. Nice. And now heal, and I will also use both of my PP ups on close combat.
The next battle is the scariest of the double battles here. Because both of the Pokemon are scary for Lucario, and we can only kill one of them turn 1. So we have to give one of them a turn.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way one year.
Yep.
Fire Fang crit into burn into death.
I think you can even die without a crit if you get burned. Don't you? I don't
I think, yeah,
forgot.
branches stick together.
The crit is definitely
It's
not good.
It's not fun.
Goodbye. Okay.
So yeah, we are praying for fake out on Houndoom. And Scrafty's a little bit more dangerous, so we are going to kill that first.
You can live a normal flamethrower, but it can burn you and it can crit, so...
Nice.
But we got lucky. So.
Lucky on the Houndoom.
And now we're also full HP after the battle, so we don't have to heal again. Don't have to open our bag.
Yeah, that's lovely. Nice. Let's go for the next battles. More grunts to defeat.
We're almost done.
Do we have time to quickly plug some more incentives?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, we still have the Super Metroid incentive, which is the ever so classic save or kill the animals, in which currently save is in the lead by 70 euros and kill in second with 10 euros. We also have for the Darkest Dungeon run the Hamlet name incentive, which currently Hack is in the lead with 8 euros with no other names. So if you want to see something different, get your donations in for that one. And then we also have the category choice for A Story About My Uncle, which is the choice between any percent bind fling and or all collectibles bind fling. So if you want to see any of these categories, get your donations in as well.
Thank you. Now, some of the grunts here chasing Calum and Serena. Not Serena, how's she called? Shauna?
We are Serena.
Yeah. And so this is the first battle we do. Even if the first one, doing the first battle would be a little bit faster, but there's a reason to this order. Or rather, there's a reason that we don't do the first one first. And that is that that battle has a Manectric with static, and we are getting a free heal after all those battles. So we don't really care if we get static on that battle. But if we did that first, we would care because we would have to not be paralyzed for all these battles here. And these battles are all so easy. don't think it's possible to die here.
I guess if you miss like 5 rock tombs in a row, maybe. But that's still, yeah, basically impossible.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
Okay, so a Golbat again. This one is not arranged with just rock tombs, so we will go sword stance again. No, mean look. Usually goes for acrobatics. And mean look is a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Never get this one. There's some diagonals that I just have a hard time with.
It's hard to react that quickly after leaving the battle, like getting the timing down when you start to move and when you have to turn. It's not easy, and also not easy to practice because you can only fight them during a run.
Yeah. Okay. Now we hope for a crit here. Never lucky. But this still kills despite it having raised its special defense, even its defense a little bit more. Nice. And now the final battle against that Manectric I talked about a minute ago.
And with our current history, we will probably get static and
Yeah.
paralyzed, so good thing it doesn't measure here.
Yeah, it like literally doesn't matter. Like it matters for time, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's not a big deal. Alright. Close combat, which makes contact. We will probably get static. Yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
4 out of 4 so far.
We love our time loss.
Actually crazy that you got all of them in the
Yeah.
run so far.
Okay, now don't forget to step forward here. Because you can look dumb if you don't. And now a small cutscene to rest my hands. Oh dear.
I got that one. Haha. Actually a tree, don't you see?
It's a deer.
Oh, wait, wrong game.
No. Wrong game.
Wrong game.
Now, unfortunately, catching this is mandatory in the game. If you don't do it, if you kill it or if you run from it, it will bring you back into the battle until you have caught it. But luckily, we got a Master Ball earlier.
You are forced to get the Master Ball anyway, so...
Yep. So, we are just catching this. It doesn't even give experience or anything, it's just completely useless.
Important to remember where the Master Ball is, because if you misclick, you can... sometimes you don't have luxury balls anymore, so...
Yeah,
it's
you
important to use,
have
to
to be
remember.
fast. Alright, and we are not going to use this. And if we had if we didn't have a full party, we would get forced to use Xerneas in slot 1 of our party, and Lucario would not be our lead anymore, and then there would be all kinds of ways of slow. And yeah, you just don't want that.
It perfectly works out because we exactly get 6 Pokemon before that point, so we have exactly 1 full party.
Yeah, we don't even force it, like we don't catch something extra or anything just for that. It's really nice.
For most other Pokemon speedruns, you just don't have it because they don't have that many Pokemons at all. So, just very nice.
Alright, and now since I got the second PP up, which is not mandatory, I can play this battle a little bit safer. In fact, I can literally not die because I can skip a Rock Tomb, which is very nice. And on this battle, we don't need to do that weird strategy with Lapras, because Lysandre has decided that it is a good idea to Mega Evolve his Gyarados against us. Nice. You would usually Rock Tomb this, but we don't in this case. And Gyarados loses its flying type. So despite being only +1 here, it becomes dark type, and close combat just destroys it.
Not only loses the flying type, it also gets the weak type to fighting. So, yeah. Not a very smart move from Lysander.
But what else did you expect? And he's also guaranteed to always bring out his Mega last. That's something that Gen 6 does. When you have a Mega, it's always lasts, regardless how good every move is against you. Alright.
Finally done with all the Team Flare stuff. We can finally continue our journey.
Yep.
To be the very best.
Like,
And one more hand rest part for me.
just love how the houses are just flipped over. Not destroyed, just on the ground lying.
Yeah. Did you know that in Pokemon Y this music here is different?
I did not know, no. Because I don't have Pokemon Y.
Wow. My mind is blown.
Yeah. Lucky and got the right version for the speedrun.
Yeah, it literally doesn't matter if you like pick X or Y, except for that one Houndour situation when you're catching Halucha. So if you want to speedrun X, Y, and only have Y and don't want to buy X, it's perfectly fine to just use Pokemon Y. Alright, now that Lysandre literally died, I don't think he can survive that. We can progress. After talking to AZ. Because he somehow escaped.
Someone walked here.
Yes, he's chilling. He's a bit late to the party. Right.
Finally free.
Going back to Anastar to finally get the last badge, which is an Ice Gym, and Ice Gym is also not exactly very good against Lucario. So yeah, no struggles there. Actually, there's struggles in the Ice Gym because I don't know how to do the the gym puzzle.
It's easy. Fairly easy to remember.
Okay, now I will repel. Soda. Oh yeah, right, because of PP up. Okay. Ooh.
Scared me.
Okay, nice.
That movement did look scary, but you can get like another bush encounter there if you're too far up, and there are also walking trainers. So
It's like my least favorite part of the game in terms of movement. It's very difficult.
it's very late and very easy to mess up. So
Yeah, especially when you're in a good pace, you like to just choke that part so easily.
yeah,
All right, now Venusaur, what are you doing? pedal dance. So we're going to a safety and we're going to set up again. Otherwise, it would be only 9 and 16 to die to this close combat. But with 2 sword stances, it's perfectly fine. And as you can imagine, this Charizard here easily dies to Rock Tomb at +4.
But only if we hit the rocks.
Yes.
Not you. That's one of the rock tombs where it just die.
Yeah, but it's not even guaranteed to go for a
Yeah.
fire move, so
Okay, it's not guaranteed, but very dangerous. You miss.
yeah, and close combat for this, and we're good. Sycamore was not particularly a threat.
How does he still have a Squirtle? Oh, we got that from him.
True. Wow. I didn't think about that.
Time to fight more friends.
Yes, this is the bridge rivals. We're fighting 3 of our rivals. First, Shauna, which is the easiest battle. It's impossible to lose against her if you don't do a mistake. Because everything just literally dies in 1 hit. We are so overpowered and overleveled, it's not even funny. The lucky egg is really broken. And we just keep climbing in levels. And this is where Shauna would have a Chestnut with Spiky Shield if we had picked a different starter. And Spiky Shield is annoying. And Chestnut is also pretty bulky, so Greninja is easier to defeat. Our next 2 rivals. This battle is a little bit harder because Tiano does lead with a Talonflame, which we have to hit Rock Tomb on, but it doesn't have a fire move, so it's okay if we miss once. Nice.
It has a very weird moveset, like very weak moves.
Yeah, and since Tiano is into dancing, all his Pokemon know like dance moves like Sword Stance or Pedal Dance, like this Roserade. It's just like the common theme on Tiano. Easy. And we don't need extreme speed, we're already going extremely fast anyway. Nice. Let's continue with the last battle. But before that we get a free heal here, which is really nice because as you could see, we ran out of close combats. And that is really convenient that we have them again. Now I will go for the safe strategy. I will Sword Stance. Nozzle is almost expected in that situation. I will heal my paralysis and hope that Thunderbolt does not paralyze me. Nice. Now I can Rock Tomb. Hit, please. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Rock Tomb doesn't make contact. That's why we go for Rock Tomb and not close combat, for example.
And what are the odds that you get paralyzed again?
Impossible.
Yeah, you can do like a risky strat there where you kill the Raichu on turn 1 with close combat. And you just hope that you don't get staticked. And if you don't get staticked, you're just good. You just win. If you get staticked, it can be a problem. You get fully paralyzed on the next turn. So it is riskier, but faster on average.
Yeah, and It just saves that turn where you heal paralysis, really.
Exactly. But you really, if you get static, you are just very sad when you go for that strat.
Yeah. See Moonblast and then you're like, why did I even take this decision?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, actually, probably should have
Oh yeah.
Snowbell. Okay. I wonder if that would be enough.
Okay. Usually you would have enough max repels for the entire game,
But yeah, I messed up earlier with my repels, and I have one too little for the rest of the game. And I hope I'm good now, otherwise we will get lots of encounters on Victory Road. Flying away to Snowbell. And it's time for the last gym. Okay. I don't know what did that, but it's fine. Nobody judged. Thank you.
BDSP moment.
Yes. We hate BDSP movement.
And the hardest diagonals in the game.
I don't even know why I went diagonally there, but it's okay. And Lucario easily deals with everything here.
Yeah, it's just not a very good type defensively. A lot of weaknesses.
Yeah, you really wonder why they would put an ice gym as the last gym, but yeah. I guess don't question it too much. So how many was it? Two?
Two, yeah.
And 3. And 3.
You can also see it when, as soon as you can like run across on the bottom. Oh, you can do. Oh no,
I can already do it.
I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. No, you can. Don't listen to me.
Okay, and now the best Pokemon for a last gym. Delibird. Really wonder why they would put that as a Pokemon in a gym.
It's a nice type.
It is, yes.
That's where the thought process ends. Don't need to think anymore.
That's true. And then it's 3 times?
That's 3. This time for real. This time for real you can see it, because you can see if you can run like on the bridge. 2. 3.
I have to go back here. Very impressive 3D. They really wanted to show off what they can do, and then in auras they already stop us. Okay. This is the only Pokemon I have to hit with a Rock Tomb. Actually, no, I'm gonna go close combat. Never mind. We're playing ultra safely today. Nice. And then we have Jinx here, which also dies to close combat because its physical defense is very low.
Yeah, the special defense is very high of those Pokemon, but yeah, we have physical moves, so we can live with that, handle that.
Yeah, and save that super effective text. I feel like I'm gonna regret that decision.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, it's. I think it's gonna run out early.
It's okay, it's
Mostly.
okay. Just believe in me.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Well, then you're the only one here.
I said okay. What else should I say? Wow.
Copium. It's fine.
Alright, last gym trainer, and we can go to Wolfric and obtain our last badge. Wait, never mind. First have to beat him.
Yeah, Wolfric not a very scary fight, so
Yeah, it really isn't. And we got this. And Wolfric is 3 tiles wide and 2 tiles tall. We can talk to his arm here. Saves a little bit of time.
very thick model. Yes.
But this battle is also not very scary at all. Nice. Oh yes, no warning, I forgot about that. So we will take some hail damage and lose a little bit of health from that and also time. Oh, that's okay. We can live that. And it's very nice that Lucario has like this physical and special coverage, because Cryogonal is like has paper physical defense, but really good special defense. And this table here, Avalug, is exactly the opposite. Good physical defense, but special defense is very bad, so we can just use Aura Sphere. Yeah. And we have our last badge now. Congratulations to me.
Good job.
Yeah, and there's like no story left, so we can go straight for the Elite Four. But first, there's good old Victory Road. And this impressive ice gym setup. Best town music, don't add me.
Bong.
Ding.
Okay, now one of the last spinners.
Annoying because you have to pass that twice, but yeah.
Yeah.
As with every spinner, if you take your time, it's completely safe.
Yeah, but it's like very tempting to YOLO her if she like starts looking on to the right side immediately.
Yeah.
But a good tip is to not do that. Now once again here, Rock Tomb to not make contact. And we use our last close combat on this Kingdra. And we reach nice level of 69. Nice.
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 And we can progress to Victory Road because we have all of our badges.
Would be interesting to see if that's really a badge check and not just like a visual cutscene.
Yeah, in like Pokemon Heart Gold Soul server, they say they check your badges, but they don't actually do that.
Exactly. Sadly, we don't have a way to like go out of bounds there. Check, I think.
Yes. Okay, I'm committed now.
Send it.
I think it will be close, but it might run out at the end.
Okay, got that second try. It's not too bad. It's one of the more difficult trainers to talk to diagonally. Sometimes you just have to run in front of her if you want to stop losing so much time because you're stubborn. And this is also the last time we are using Aura Sphere because we are now teaching over it.
Finally get our final moveset.
Goodbye, Aura Sphere.
Yep, goodbye. And it's gonna be a fairly familiar move because we already had it earlier. And it's the big return of Shadow Claw, which is actually a better move than Aura Sphere from here. Of course.
Of course.
This is the second to last opportunity for us to get an encounter. I believe there's like a roughly a 33% chance to get an encounter here.
I think it's exactly 1 in 3 to get an encounter. You can also get 1 in 3, you can get an item, or nothing. And obviously nothing is the best, and then an item, and the worst is the encounter. And obviously we got the encounter. But yeah, the encounter is still faster than the trainer battle we could do instead.
That was a clean cycle.
Very nice.
Love to see it.
It's also one of those fast spinners. Turns very quickly.
And this boulder can also troll you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just won't move.
Wow.
Risky.
Easy.
Yeah.
Hello? 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 I like how I do the difficult part and then I mess this up.
Yeah, that's where you saw the diagonal talking.
I definitely was looking at her.
In other games maybe, but not this one.
Look at that sky.
Wow, I never saw that before.
Really?
No. I'm too focused on the run. Like, if you reach that battle, you are probably on good pace. And you don't care about the visuals.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, now we're hoping here for fake out. Nice. Because we do not outspeed the Jolteon that he has still. But it is a speed tie, so at least if you have that, it's better. Alright, and from here, the battle is free. So everything dies easily. Even his Jolteon somehow dies to just a regular Shadow Claw. That's very surprising. And this level 70 actually allows me to use close combat on this Altaria, and that makes it exactly 100% to die.
But no more nice.
No more nice, that is true. But 70 is also nice because of that. And then we can close combat this Absol, and it absolutely dies. Thank you. Okay, and we going back to that lady and hope she wants to talk to us this time. Give us our free heal.
She absolutely does not.
Not like this.
Can't use the same pun twice. That's not allowed.
Would there be some time for a schedule update?
Yes.
All right, everybody. I regret to inform you that the run of The Last of Us has unfortunately been cancelled. But instead of that, we have 4 new runs. At 2 a.m., we're going to have Magic Land Dizzy, run by Tiny Tim. Then at 2:35, we're going to have Hard Corps Uprising, ran by the only Joey. At 3:30, we have Here Comes Nico by Casito. And at 4 a.m., we're going to have The Last of Us Left Behind by Mies.
All right. Now we can get some small time save, which is actually big, if we get sword stance here from Leafeon. Okay, that's the first setup. And the next condition for that is that the next battle, the Trevenant will either miss Will-O-Wisp or we will crit it with Shadow Claw. It is a bit more likely, because as Ekman said earlier, Shadow Claw is a high crit rate move. And that corner there was the last opportunity for me to get an encounter. He says as he's low on repels. Never mind. So far it's good.
I mean, you're almost at the end, so shouldn't get more than one, even if it runs out right now.
Alright, now here we hope for the crit.
The best crit really in the game you can get.
Yeah. Crit, please. Curse. Not the worst. Worst here is if you get Will-O-Wisp hit, then you have to heal and then kill it. It's slow. And now, unfortunately, we are in kill range of Earthquake, so we will switch out to our friend Lucha. Because that Gigalith has Sturdy. Use Protect, that's fine. We will now break Sturdy with a Wing Attack, and we are always fast on this, despite being extremely under-leveled. And now we can go to Lucario and use Close Combat, and hopefully get no Protect here. That's fine, we have used the PP up again, so that shouldn't impact our PP usage.
It's probably a thing with like pseudo rolls. Like the AI uses a move, checks how much damage it does, and then uses a move depending on how much damage every move does. And we were probably on the edge of kill range, so some moves or some ranges or rolls kill us, some others don't. And maybe we just got rolls that don't kill us, and then it uses Protect.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, it's just slow.
Yeah, because we got the extra PP up, it doesn't matter for the PP usage.
And we have like backup strategies in case it still goes wrong, so we are good. Nice. And now the last trainer battle of the game.
Okay,
Okay,
time to get lucky after the battle.
I think we got this. I'm gonna say no encounter.
Yeah. Do I want to say one? But
I believe in you.
I say one.
Okay, this also is sturdy. No defense raise from Steel Wings, so we good. We critting everything except that Trevenant. Okay. And everything just dies here because Lucario is OP. And conveniently, Umbreon is the last Pokemon that we need close combat for in Victory Road, and it's also our last close combat in our move pool. So we are good to go now. We can go to the Elite Four, but first we have to leave here without getting an encounter. Yes.
Yeah, I believe in you.
All right. So I'm going to heal my Lucario and remove everything else from my party. I don't need to buy 4 resources because I still have 2 left, and that is plenty. We enter on this side of the Elite Four because it's faster to reach Malva that way. So we will do this Elite Four in like mostly intended order. We will actually start with the Fire Elite Four member, despite having Lucario being weak to it. It just turns out to be the best order anyway. But besides one Elite Four member, every single one can kill you.
I would say this is Malva is the riskiest one.
Malva, yeah, I guess so.
All of them are not very risky, but they can kill you.
So yeah, I'm gonna save for everyone. Saving is fast, so we don't really care. And let's go. First Elite Four battle. She leads Pyro, which has rivalry, and since it's a male Pyro, we can actually live Flamethrower from it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to. A female Pyro. Yeah, no, this is good, yeah. We have to hit the Rock Tomb here, though. Nice.
Nice.
And from here, we are safe. Oof.
Time to enjoy the good music.
Yeah. All the cat jams and rat jams.
Nice. And now we can Shadow Claw this. This is Flame Body. Wow, we didn't get
my-
Flame Body. Can you believe?
I didn't know that
That's
was
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could also go Rock Tomb if we wanted to make sure to not get Flame Bodied, but obviously there is the accuracy issue. So it's like risk versus reward kind of thing. But if you're already like, if you already took damage, then it's really not generally worth going for Rock Tomb.
Because we have to heal anyway, so we have to open our bag. Might as well heal the the burned. That is.
Da-da-dum.
3 more to go.
Okay, healing and saving. And once again, thanks to proteins, this fight is also much easier now. We used to have like a few ranges on that clef key. It was like just awful. Now it's like a clear path. There's no random things that can happen that mess you up. Okay, Torment is slow, and now we hope to miss Rock Tomb. No. It's faster because that damage is completely unnecessary. And now we took 2 Dazzling Gleams, which means we definitely cannot live
That crit.
a Earth Power from Probopass. So we heal.
Crit doesn't matter there, really.
Yeah. And now we attacked. We are just at the right HP for something very specific to happen. And that is that we want to get knocked into low HP here. This has 30. Okay, and now we close combat to kill it. And now we are at low HP, which means that this Aegislash, even in defense form, will always kill us and not go for its protect move. And so we can just kill it with Shadow Claw, because it's almost guaranteed to go for the kill there. Okay, now 50 HP is not safe, so I will heal again.
Slicer is a priority move, so it can kill you theoretically.
Yeah, with Bullet Punch, it went for it. And now I can just close combat and we win. Nice. Good, 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 good. And now we go for the safest of the 4 battles. But this one I only need to set up twice and we should be good. Because I used a PP up, an extra PP up, I don't need to worry about my close combats. And especially I don't need to worry about hitting Rock Tomb. And that is what we like to do. Because Rock Tomb is scary. Don't even need to save, because this battle is... I don't think I can actually die here.
As long as you don't risk anything.
Couldn't be me.
No way. You would never do that.
No.
We are safety gamers.
Absolutely. Okay, now I'm going to sword stance twice. Don't paralyze me, please. Thank you. Good. Now I can Shadow Claw.
They can go for Surf or Thunderbolt. The Surf is just safer because you can't get paralyzed.
Exactly. I can close combat this. And this as well. Oh no, I forgot about Rough Skin. Debated.
Got him.
And now Altaria also goes down to close combat, and we are out of close combats.
Oh no, what shall you do?
Good question.
And we conveniently just reached level 75 before the last battle, which is actually so important. Or rather, the last battle in the Elite Four. And Drazna is happy that we beat her for some reason. So I'm going to heal to full. Use that, oops, no, the ether on close combat. Remove my lucky egg, and we go for the Lucario Knight.
That was actually the only PP item we used in the entire run, or PP restoring item in the entire run.
Yeah, that one ether. That is very crucial here. And this is also a battle that can still kill us. It's not very likely, but there's still that small chance that the AI reacts weirdly, or that we miss a crucial 15 and 16 range on the Gyarados that Seabolt has. So I'm definitely going to save here. And Seabolt here asks us if battling with Pokemon is form of art, and if you say no here, he gets very angry and like adds a lot of text to our speedrun. So we'll say yes. Okay, and now we have the Lucario Knight equipped, and that means it's time to Mega Evolve.
Actually mandatory to win the battle. Otherwise you will just lose.
Yeah, and what Lucario does with that is it gets more attack, and it also changes its ability to become adaptability, which makes my stab moves do 200% damage instead of 150, and that makes the Gyarados equally likely to die to close combat and Rock Tomb. And since close combat is more accurate, we use close combat.
Got the range. So
And got the range, yeah. It's only 15, 16 to die, thanks to the proteins.
I think without the proteins it's 12 and 16.
11 and 16.
11,
We
yeah.
used, yeah, we used to rely on hitting a 69% range here, and if you missed it, you were dead. So it's much better with the proteins. So very good. Now we just have to beat the champion. Now the question is, do we go risky or do we go fast? No, do we what? No, that's not what I meant. Do we go do we go safe or do we go fast? I mean, I kind of said it what I'm about to do.
Up to you, after all.
Runner's choice.
Exactly.
I'm gonna save and then go risky.
Okay.
All right.
I'm for the best theme. Don't add me.
Ping.
All right. We just want her to not to just use sword stance, please. This fight can become a bit disgusting if she doesn't. And she leads our Pokemon we had earlier. So she definitely has good taste. Nice.
Okay. And since we have the extra PP up once again, we are pretty much safe. I think we can't die anymore.
Correct. Otherwise, we would have one less close combat and would still need to hit a Rock Tomb, even on the very last battle. We can still do it for content.
Yeah, that will never go wrong, ever.
In the last
Do we-
fight, what can go wrong?
Do we want content?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Let's use a Rock Tomb anyway.
It's faster technically.
Go. Nice. Good.
It is faster because you skip the one text box.
Yeah, the defense drop text boxes.
Only get the super very effective text box.
Yep. And now it's free. Just Shadow Claw the Gorgeist. And God of War, even if it's mega, is just not good enough for us. And Shadow Claw kills it. Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, as we said, you can use the Mega on the Giant Battle as well, where you basically can't die. Even if you get crit by the Lucha, you still live, and you just have to heal at some point. But yeah, it's slower obviously because of the Mega animation.
Yeah, but it's impossible to die.
Yeah.
All right, and we almost done with the run. There's still a little bit more because we actually still have one extra battle that we have to finish.
Very important battle. You cannot forget that one.
Yes. And we have our lonely Lucario.
The legend.
In our Hall of Fame. Congrats, Sniper Wave.
You are famous now.
Very famous. Okay, and now we celebrate for a while. I don't even know if you have to mash that away.
I don't think so.
It's okay. I don't think so either.
But what do I know? Yeah.
And I like how all your friends get some rewards for having helped when it was literally you who did everything.
Well, they were moral support. That's
Yeah.
that's important as well.
Especially Calum.
Yeah,
Be nice to Calum.
he only supported in destroying our moral, but
Yeah, very sad. Very sad times. But AZ is back. What does he want? Oh, he wants to battle. Okay, let's battle him. It's not a problem.
it'll be an epic battle.
We have a Lucario after all.
Exactly.
Wants to know what a trainer is. Let's go.
Show him everything we've learned on the journey.
Yeah, what did we learn? Sword stance.
Sword stance and you're happy.
Okay. Oh no, I got burned. I have to use sword stance again to compensate.
Oh no.
Oh no. I died, no, and time. It was 51-52. Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, that was Pokemon XY.
Actually quite sad. We lose the last battle because it's faster.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for having me. And thanks to No Hands OP and Ekman Larsson for commentating this run with me. Anything you have to say?
Thank you for
It was all him.
that's not true. Yeah, but thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah,
It was an honor.
was a solid time for a marathon,
Definitely.
especially with that Holucha.
Saying it's still better than my PB.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's otherwise. Thank you, BSG. I'm really happy that we got to do this event again. I missed it. It's been 3 years, 3,000 years, according to AZ. But yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your run. Coming up next, we have an interview with Janglestorm, and afterwards, he's also going to run Beardblade. So see you after the break. Oh, and it's also, the end of my shift. So I'm gonna leave you in the capable hands of Dexterra. See you guys tomorrow.